Can y'all tell me when are we supposed to be quiet?
No, we can talk. We're holding
Can
out.
y'all tell me? Can y'all tell me like when my lighting is perfect? Okay, I'm gonna start at the brightest
Your
and go down.
lighting's always perfect because you're beautiful.
Oh fuck! Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go down now and tell me when to stop. What?
Everybody muted except for Logan and Becca now.
Oh, sorry.
But we can talk.
Okay. Can y'all tell me? Can y'all tell me like when? Wait. I like this one. You guys' opinions are invalid. Thank you.
Okay, you guys, we are live. Becca, can you move your keyboard out of the way somehow? Your laptop keyboard, we can see it. That's great. To all that are joining us, we are currently holding just to make sure we have people, and we'll begin our pre-show in just a couple of minutes. Thank you all. Muhammad says to break a leg, you guys.
Oh, how cute. I love him. We love you, Muhammad.
Anna Maria Ward says the same thing.
Love you, Am.
Baby, don't play. Go.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the quarantine series. I'm Logan Butcher. I'm a producer on this, along with Madison Sutton, and I just want to talk to you about the process, what we're doing. So we offer new plays, a workshop process, like a new play workshop process, and then we rehearse them, and then we put on a public reading, all through virtual conferencing and live streaming. So we're all safe during the quarantine. So as a part of this public reading, there's going to be a talkback after the show. So keep track of your questions for the whole team, and we'll be taking questions through Facebook and through YouTube. So there will be a 5-minute intermission at the act break, and we will let you know when that happens. So now the actors are going to introduce themselves to you.
Hi, I'm Maggie, and I'll be playing Bee, or Beatrice Renee McCaw.
Hi, I'm Adam, and I'll be playing Johnny Curville, or Jonathan McCaw.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Dominguez, and I will be playing Isabella Flores.
Hi, I'm Kai Adams, and I'll be playing Penn Jordanson.
Hi, I'm Nina Saunders, and I'll be playing Jenny.
Hi, I'm Haley Dugan, and I'll be reading stage directions.
Thank you guys so much for being with us tonight. And without any further ado, thank you, and I hope you enjoy the show.
Baby Don't Play, a full-length play by Mick C. Motes. Character list: Beatrice Renee B. McCaw, 33-year-old welder, considered strong, angry, and country. Jonathan Curville Johnny McKinney, 30-year-old community college student. Isabella Flores, 24-year-old pre-law graduate, future lawyer. Penn Letcher, 28-year-old non-binary friend of Johnny and B. Jenny, 58-year-old therapist to Isabella, B, and Johnny. Act 1, Scene 1, Glenn Spade's apartment. Outside a rundown apartment complex, the landscaping is dilapidated and there are 2 stories to the complex. There are 4 doors visible to the audience: 2 upstairs, 215 and 216, and 2 downstairs, 115 and 116. B lives in 215. She rushes outside her apartment door, looking like the woman in a country song written by a woman.
Johnny McKinney is a cunt, and that's a goddamn fact.
She lights a cigarette and sits on her porch. She is wearing the sunglasses and does not take them off. Downstage sits all of Johnny's belongings, including a couch. 116 is Isabella's apartment. It is decorated fabulously. 115 is Johnny's apartment. He is just moving in. Johnny is moving his things from the yard to his apartment throughout this whole scene.
Jesus, B, you scared me.
Keep working.
How the fuck did you get the couch down here by yourself without breaking it?
Same way I'm gonna get my brand new couch up here without breaking it. Keep fucking going, bastard. I want your shit off my lawn.
It's not your lawn.
Who's to say?
What's your problem? I'm moving out. Like you said, my name is on the lease too.
No, it's not, remember?
We had a big fight about putting my name on the lease.
You can look. You didn't sign it because you didn't think I'd pay rent and it'd fuck up your credit, you stupid bastard.
Quit calling me a bastard.
You're a bastard, though. I'm just telling the truth. Your mom and daddy weren't married when you were born, and they didn't even have a shotgun waiting to fix you up safe.
That don't make you win arguments, B.
It's where you're from, though. It's who you are. And you will call me Beatrice Renee from now. I ain't buzzy to you no more.
B.
I will get my shotgun.
Beatrice Renee. I wasn't even texting her nothing serious.
I read your messages, Johnny.
You were looking through my phone?
Not on purpose. You said for me to add something to the shopping list, and then she texted you back, and I saw the messages you sent. I ain't a nosy Nelly, but come on. I want to be seeing you again, Isabella. Let's get together tonight, Isabella.
You should have told me I had a message.
Johnny, I don't give a rat's ass what I shoulda, coulda, woulda. The fact of the matter is, you lied to me.
I didn't lie.
You up and lied. You said you weren't ever going to text her again, which I did not tell you to say. You've been sending her those fucking poetic love letters. Fine. I don't care. Moving him the next little Miss Perfection.
You know, I'm doing that, you fucked up hillbilly.
And another thing, I hate that you're thinking you're so much better than me because you ain't. I don't fucking text sweet nothings to no one else. I'm looking for husband material, and Jonathan Kerrville McKinney, yeah, ain't it.
You're not wife material, that's for sure.
I'm a goddamn catch. I am sexy and vibrant, and anyone would be lucky to have me as a wife.
B throws her cigarette down at him.
Jesus, B!
Next, it's gonna be my shotgun.
You don't even have a working shotgun. You got a 22.
It still shoots.
You are legit psycho!
Am I?
Yes.
Isabella walks in front of the scene with her groceries. She is a soft woman, 23. She went to college and she acts like it. She spots Johnny.
Johnny, are we still on for Friday?
Not now.
If it ain't the lady of the hour.
Just ignore her.
No, come on over to the party.
What party?
My pity party.
Is everything okay?
My roommate is kicking me out.
Why would you kick him out?
Roommate?
Yes, my roommate.
Oh, baby. Tell me you don't know.
I don't think I do. What am I supposed to know? Does he not pay rent on time? Is he?
Of course. Oh, this is perfect.
I am not Slavish.
You are, because I know about your girlfriend, but your girlfriend don't know about your fucking wife. Former wife.
We were never married.
We talked about it.
But I hadn't bought a ring yet or anything.
I had.
What?
I bought him a ring. I can show it to you. Oh, baby. Johnny and me been dating up till last week.
You didn't think to bring this up when we had coffee this morning?
I can explain.
Yes, sweetie, here's the explanation. You got played.
You're not a lesbian?
Been bi since I was born. Shit, I might be now. Good for nothing son of a bitch that I gave my all to for 3 years has been sending you pictures and texts.
I can explain.
Explain. I think we're done with your explanations, hound dog.
You sound like your mother.
Stupid skunk.
He took me on a date and a half, and it wasn't even a good one. He spent the whole time dissect interests in comics.
Don't be too put out by it. Johnny spends his days acting like he's better than you. Has he tried to fuck you yet?
He's tried.
Baby, save yourself the trouble and buy a dildo. Or that wand thing and do a lot better of a job than his sorry excuse for a tongue.
Consider our date tomorrow canceled.
Isabella hands Johnny a case of beer.
What the fuck is this?
It's whatever craft bullshit you drank at the bar last night. It's disgusting.
You go, princess. That is exactly what you deserve, cockhead.
Why the fuck did you tell her that?
I can tell her more. I think me and that girl can be great friends. Oh, we can talk all night about what a cunt you are.
You throw me out of my own house, and you tell my girl some shit to make her turn against me.
You cheat on me when I'm fixing to propose to you?
And another fucking thing, you didn't tell me you were fixing to propose.
Well, because it hadn't come up.
I'm the man. I do the proposing.
You think we live in fucking Queen Victoria telling us how to do shit? Wake up, man. I can propose if I wanna.
I would have said no.
Well, yeah, because you ain't shit.
I would have said no because I ain't getting proposed to by a woman.
You backward ass bumpkin.
Did you not?
We talked about getting married. I wanted to be married to you, Johnny. 3 fucking years wasted.
It's over now.
I want to know why.
Why what?
You decided to ruin a good thing.
It ain't none of your fucking business. Let everyone know what you always knew, that McKinney boy ain't worth love or marriage. Never has been.
B removes her glasses to reveal the remnants of a black eye.
I wanted to marry you. And you go and take some girl who lives downstairs on a date thinking I wouldn't find out. Then you go and make me think I'm crazy when I'm suspecting you. You hide your phone and you tell me you got big plans, like you're looking for a ring. Then you tell me I shouldn't be so nosy. Then you black my eye and get mad when I tell you to go. But that's how you're going to act when you're wrong. What are you going to do when we have kids, Johnny? I was making complete sense, putting 2 to 2 together, honestly. Kids don't make sense. I'm out. I don't want to marry you anymore. No investment in making anything right. I'm not wrong here. I'm not letting you ruin the lives of me or my children.
I would never hit a kid. I didn't mean to hit you. I'm sorry. If I could take that back, it would never happen again. I don't care if you shoot at me. It'll never happen again.
I know. I called Penn to help you pick up your shit.
Is that how you got the couch out?
No, I'm just stronger than you.
B slams the door of her apartment. Isabella comes out.
I have something to say to you.
Isabella, not now.
No, it will be now.
What?
I am a good person.
And you felt the need to announce that?
I'm a good person. I do good things. I ask for help and I use my manners. And sometimes I slip up and I cry a lot and I feel a lot. But for all intents and purposes, I'm a good person. Why do you want to drag me down? That's not fair to B. Is that her name, right?
Beatrice Renee, actually.
But you call her B? Your roommate B?
Yeah. She don't want me to call her that anymore.
Yeah, well, B. I bet she's a good person. She told me the truth.
Do you know that?
Because
how do you know she's not a shitty ex?
because you would have denied it in an honest way. I mean, if she wasn't telling the truth, then what was she doing? Lying to me to make me feel bad? Johnny, this story isn't about that. This is not me against you. It's not even really us against you or anything silly like that. It's You against yourself. That's not nice.
She threw my couch down the stairs.
Good for her. You threw her heart down the stairs.
She ain't like that. B's tough. She ain't subscribed to no shit like a broken heart.
John, it is a complicated chemical reaction that no one can deny. She said y'all were together for 3 years. It's a lot of feelings. And now she has to recenter her life without you.
She threw me out. I think she got herself re-centered.
Angry and recentered are not the same thing.
Penn, a 28-year-old non-binary stoner, walks up. They look like they could be high at any minute.
What the fuck happened? B kept saying you were good for nothing over the phone, but I thought it was just like B being drunk.
It's a long, convoluted story.
Who are you?
Penn Jordanson. They, them. You?
Penn! Meet Isabella.
What's up? Is this the girl?
Was.
How was it was?
B informed me of Johnny's infidelity.
Y'all found out about each other?
Take it you knew.
Yeah. Johnny tells me everything. We're best friends like that.
I'm sorry, guys. I have the technical difficulty. My laptop just died. And that had the script on it. I'm going to get an extension cord.
Hi, thank you guys so much for sticking with us. Unfortunately, this is something that might happen during these readings just because technology is fallible. We are going to pick up a little bit before there. Actors, where would be a comfortable place for you guys?
It's up to you.
Yeah.
Well, let's.
We could go back from Penn's introduction. Penn,
That's
a
a great
20-year-old
choice.
binary. Yeah.
Cool. When Becca gets back, that's what we'll do.
Then I'm gonna stop my video.
You guys just get to hang out with me. So we've been working on this script for about 2 weeks. For most of the productions that we've done, we've been doing one workshop and then we will do one rehearsal. Cool. We have Becca back. Can we have actors?
I apologize for that. I was looking for a
That's okay.
charger for like 15 minutes. So sorry. Okay, back to acting.
Picking up where Penn inserts. Okay.
Thank you.
Whenever you're ready.
Penn, a 28-year-old non-binary stoner, walks up. They look like they could be high at any minute.
What the fuck happened? B kept saying you were good for nothing over the phone, but I just thought it was like B being drunk.
It's a long, convoluted story.
Who are you?
Penn Jordanson. They, them. You?
Penn! Meet Isabella.
What up? Is this the girl?
Was.
How is it was?
B informed me of Johnny's infidelity.
Ooh, y'all found out about each other?
I take it you knew.
Oh yeah, Johnny tells me everything. We're best friends like that.
Well, Penn, let me tell you something. If you're an accomplice to your friend's infidelity, then you must be a bad friend.
I don't know, fam.
You don't know B and I have been mistreated.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. B and you found out that Johnny's not perfect. Big deal. She'll get over it, and you've learned something valuable about boys.
I know a lot about boys.
How old are you?
I'm 23.
Oh, you're like a little baby.
Do not infantilize me. I'm an adult.
You trusted Johnny with your heart. That's a rookie mistake. We all make it.
Well, you really think that lowly of your friend? That's If you can't trust your friend with someone else's heart, how can they be trusted with yours?
Whoa, I'm not into Johnny. He's like a weird brother.
Okay, and all of my friends I love with all my heart. I trust them implicitly to take care of me and to be there when I need them.
That's some starry-eyed bullshit.
Next thing you know, John, she'll be telling us she's brave.
Don't be a dick.
There's no need to be so rude.
I admire you, like real talk. I'm also just realistic. You don't fall in love with all your friends. People are convenient and like not in a you use people all the time way, but like having friends is dope and I enjoy it. But I'm not soulmates with all my friends. I know them because they're in my Tinder radius and because we all like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood or something.
Friends are convenient. Sometimes you put in that effort when it's inconvenient and you do it because you love them. Have fun cleaning up this mess you put yourself in. And I hope when it gets done, you go into your shitty apartment and drink your shitty beer. And I hope damn well you'll be thinking about me. I was willing to be inconvenienced by you, but not anymore.
Damn, you got owned by a chick who's 5 foot nothing.
Look, can we not talk about it?
I'm just saying, what's so special about that one that you cheat on the girl of your dreams?
B's not the girl of my dreams. Look, are you gonna help me?
Yeah, man. B said you needed help.
What else did she say?
Well, she called you a bastard a bunch and said you were moving out because she dumped your sorry ass and that you weren't worth all the hassle anymore.
Damn.
Yeah, you picked a bad day to get found out, man.
She's known for a week.
A week? She didn't tell me?
We've been a little busy. I slept on the couch.
What? Well, no shit. You fucked a little baby.
I did not. You will not start that rumor. Jesus Christ. I don't want to be that guy.
She's like 13.
She's 23. She just told you.
Yeah, ain't she? She's got to be old enough to have that college stink on her.
It's annoying as fuck now.
Yeah, and that's why you cheated on B with her? She didn't look like wifeable.
B's not wifeable.
Bitch, please. You wanted a wife her since the minute y'all met.
You weren't around when we met?
Still, this 23-year-old comes in and you change your mind? The last 3 years aren't anything?
No. Yes. I don't know. She talked good. Talked well.
She's like innocent and shit, and then she opens her mouth and it's like, damn, that girl went to Harvard.
Or any college. ever.
Pen and Johnny begin picking things up and bringing them inside.
She sounds smart. You fucked up, man. If you wanted to break things up with B, you should have broken up.
Look, I know. I fucked up. I know I ruined a good thing. I don't need you reminding me how dumb I've been, okay? I get it. Just shut up.
Shit, man. This bothering you that bad?
Yeah. I liked both of them as people. I love B.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Pen picks up a box of comics.
These are still good. There's not a dent left on the box.
What is that?
It's Batman.
You want them? Bruce failed me.
How the fuck?
No joke. I was on my date with Isabella and she was like, I like comics. So we started talking about Batman and she got something wrong and I corrected her and she immediately was like, I'm right because I'm talking about Dick Grayson in the Beyond verse.
Oh, God.
So we can never talk about comics again.
No shit. Let's get this couch in before much else. It's gonna be a bitch to get it over piles.
It's going to be heavy. I'm still trying to figure out how she got it down the stairs.
New girl?
No, B. She threw all my shit out.
Dude, this isn't thrown. She lives up there. If this couch was thrown, it would be broken. Physics.
But like, how did she get it down by herself? No one's been here.
She probably called her crazy friends from work.
Dude, no. I'm not fixing to be that guy.
What guy?
The one who keeps calling his ex crazy. People hate that guy. Devin is that guy.
Oh, God, and people hate Devin.
And they should. Devin was really fucked up. But like, are people gonna hate me?
I mean, probably. You cheated on B.
I wasn't getting what I wanted from B.
What did you want? Because I'm drawing a blank. B is a good woman. She takes care of you. She calls you out on your shit. She tells you to be better.
But she doesn't challenge me like mentally. Like, I always know what B is gonna say in response to a think piece on the internet. And she can be spiteful. This is gonna sound bad, but Isabella is smart and she's nice. B is beautiful and she'd make a good wife, but I want to feel like one of those boys who picked a real winner.
Dude, B's my friend. I think she's a winner.
I love her. I mean, I really do. I really fucked up.
I could have told you that.
Why didn't you? When I told you all this B stuff?
You didn't ask. And why would I? You do what you want. You always have.
I do what makes me happy.
Yeah, did B throwing you out make you happy?
No.
No, it didn't. Do you still love her?
I do. I love her so much.
Look, you're asking for my advice now. Just promise you won't do it again. Take the ball busting and move on. Y'all wanted to get married. She's not going to throw that away.
I'll do that right now.
Dude, you got to wait till your shit's off the lawn. Okay? 1, 2, 3.
They pick up the couch.
Fuck! She had to have help.
Shut up! Do you want to walk backwards or should I?
You got 2 left feet.
Johnny turns backwards
yeah-
to get the couch through his door.
But yeah, you'll be fine, trust me. Bee's forgiving. She didn't get that mad when I lost her Kidney Chesney tickets.
This might be worse, though. There's another thing.
Did Bee shoot at you?
No?
Then how could it be worse than missing out on Chesney? Where should I set the couch?
Just down. Here.
They drop the couch.
Oh, dope. You got beer.
Johnny and Penn come back out. Penn has a beer.
Isabella got that for me.
Yikes. What'd you do to Bee?
Man, why you keep going back to that?
You must have done something.
I hit her.
Oh, that's so much worse.
I know. She was yelling and she was waving my phone at me and I was trying to talk to her and Bee scares the shit out of me sometimes. I thought she was going to throw the phone at me and so I hit her. She's got a bruise on her eye.
She didn't mention that part.
I know. I feel real bad and I apologized and I brought her a bag of frozen peas and that's why I'm not trying to fight this moving out shit. I fucked up.
You really fucked up. This is like the biggest fuck up you've ever done. There's no saving your relationship.
I feel so bad about it.
You should. She's taking it really well, though. She ain't been out here to throw cigs at you.
She already did that.
Didn't shoot you, though.
Man, I don't think she really would. She talks mad smack, but when it comes down to it, she's not gonna. We had something special.
Look, you cannot talk to her for like a week.
I know.
Maybe ever.
Yeah.
But after some time, let her cool off and maybe she'll be willing to talk to you. I'm not saying she will because you fucked up.
Great pep talk.
But she might. She still cares about you a lot, man. She wouldn't have called me if she didn't. She wouldn't have set your couch neatly on the lawn.
You think?
Face the fact you fucked up with like Grace or whatever, but she cares a lot that you're safe. She wanted to throw your shit out on the lawn until you got it a place.
She got me a place.
What?
She called the property owner and told her the downstairs unit was empty and she knew someone who'd like to rent it out. They like her because we always pay rent on time. Sometimes before on time.
Oh?
Yeah. She bought a ring.
To do what?
To propose.
And you were gonna let her?
I mean, I would have said no. I told her I would have said no.
You're a dumbass. A fine woman like that wants to snatch you up, you say yes, no matter what that does to your dumb man pride.
I want to be with her.
Then you say yes.
I will.
Look, I'm not saying she'll ever take you back.
We have something special, Pen. A girl like B doesn't come around every day.
Hmm? And a boy like Johnny?
There ain't no boy like Johnny.
That's the kind of talk I want to hear. But give her a minute. And don't hit anyone, dumbass.
I'm not gonna do that again.
You better not, I swear. That's the dumbest thing you've ever done.
I've done plenty of dumb shit.
I know.
Pen and Johnny have by now gotten most of the things in the apartment. They grab the last of it and go inside. Lights fade. Act 1, Scene 2, Jenny's office. Isabella sits primly in Jenny's office. Jenny, 58, sits behind the therapist's desk. She is holding a clipboard. She is friendly, a grandmother who will tell you you're wrong with cookies.
It's frustrating. And I just want to shake him. It's not that he's a guy I'd really go after. He's not. He's not ugly. And he's kind of smart, but he is so frustrating.
Who are you talking about?
Johnny, the boy I went on a date with.
I thought you wanted to break up with him.
Well, we had already scheduled coffee, and then I was going to see him for another date, and then he had actually been cheating on me. Correction. He had been cheating on his girlfriend of 3 years with me. And it drives me nuts. Like, Jenny, it's not fair.
No, it's not.
And I've been doing all this work and trying really hard to be a nicer person, to be a better person. And he's just going to throw that out.
You're being too hard on yourself. Johnny did not throw that out. If you decide it's all for nothing, you're throwing it out. Is all the work that we've done over the years for nothing?
I feel embarrassed and stupid.
You need to practice forgiveness. You're not stupid because Johnny was bad to you.
Well, I feel stupid.
You have a degree?
Yeah.
Objectively, you're smart.
Well, anyone can get a degree, and everyone who gets a degree is not smart. I know a lot of dumb folks with degrees.
I would say that's just true for me as well. I went to school with a lot of idiots.
The dumbest people I know all went to college.
How would you define them as dumb?
Well, it's true. My cousin went to college and then married a boy who tells lies for a living.
What is he, a lawyer?
Motivational speaker. Anyway, so he marries this boy who told lies for a living, and then he gets shocked when I love you becomes a lie.
When I love you was a lie, did you leave the relationship?
Well, yes, but
Then are you stupid by your own logic?
I missed the warning signs, and Johnny was older than me, and he lives with a woman that I don't talk to that much. He was smooth talking, kind of a prick, but smooth talking.
Let's circle back to the other woman.
I'm the other woman.
Well, now neither of you are, from what it sounds like.
Well, Bee's really sweet, and she thought I knew, and so she never tried to beat me up, and she is so strong. I watched her get all of Johnny's shit out of her house like it was nothing. She has the air of like that Carrie Underwood song.
I don't know what song you're talking about.
Me either. Maybe Miranda Lambert. She just makes me think that she's got a guitar and a shot of whiskey at all times. Like, I don't know anything about her, but I want to know everything.
Have you spoken to her?
No. I don't think she wants to talk to me.
You could ask. I'm sure she needs a friend right now.
I don't want to say the wrong thing.
No one is ever going to be fully the right thing, Isabella. You just try your best to be a thing that helps.
Lights fade. Act 1, Scene 3. Glenn Spade's apartment. The same night, the sun has set and Bee is outside on her balcony smoking a cigarette. A few scattered meows from the feral cat colony are heard. Bee has finally taken off her sunglasses. Isabella enters the complex.
Bee, is that you?
Bee fumbles with her sunglasses and puts them on.
I guess I'm the only one out here. Me and the feral cats.
Can I sit with you?
Why would you want that?
Well, I wanted to thank you.
Thank me.
Well, for telling me about Johnny. I really am sorry. I honestly believe that you and him were just roommates.
No. We were gonna get married. Gonna.
Well, at least now you know. I'm really sorry, though.
You didn't do nothing except be in the wrong place at the wrong time and get wooed. Happens to the best of us.
I'll admit I'm easy to woo.
I'm not. I mean, I guess I used to be. Johnny and me didn't get together right away, though.
We got to talking one night, and when I was bringing my groceries, I have one of those little metal carts that old ladies bring on the bus with them, but not all my groceries would fit inside of it. So I was making my second trip when he came out. He tried to bring in all the groceries at once for me without the little cart, and I guess to show how strong he was. And he ripped a bag and dropped a 12-pack of soda all over the parking lot, and it exploded. Like, he was really embarrassed about it, and I told him not to take so many bags.
He don't listen. He's a one-trip kind of guy.
I didn't mind. I mean, I was put out a little, but I really shouldn't be drinking so much soda anyway. And so I was like, it's a sign. But a few hours later, he was knocking on my door, and he'd gone to the store and bought me a new 12-pack. And it was the double of Dr. Pepper. And he was gone for like 2 hours. And I thought he checked 2 stores or something. And it was sweet.
That's how they reel you in. Sweet in ways you don't expect.
Johnny's just one person.
Johnny's a cog. Don't let him fool you. He's a good guy, but he's got baggage. He tell you about his family?
No.
He's a bastard. His parents never married. It don't matter much, except it's where he's from.
Well, where's he from?
Same place as me. We grew up in this little trailer park in Kentucky. Everyone's either addicted to meth or embarrassed to know someone addicted to meth, or they want to get out. I mean, I liked it, except for the gossiping. I really did. He didn't. Johnny wanted to have all that wild living. He wanted to go places. His eyes were bigger than his head about that.
Would you say he used to be starry-eyed?
Yeah, a little bit. Why?
That makes me very happy.
Why?
For no reason.
That was back when we could still see the stars. But I never dated him till 3 years ago. We didn't have a spark until we did. When we moved here, we were just roommates. He went to Houston Community College, and I had an opportunity.
What was that?
I'm a welder. There was an apprenticeship kind of deal here. We moved in together. Things make sense as friends. They made a lot of sense as partners.
Are you romantic?
I used to be. Johnny didn't sour that.
Who did?
Why are you up here?
I think you're really nice.
You only kind of sort of know me. And not under the best circumstance.
Well, you were nice to me. That counts. It counts all the time.
For what?
Well, for being kind. You didn't try and tear my hair out or anything, even when you thought that I knew.
I thought about it. I really did. I would have, except that would, what? What would I look like? Just some psycho Miranda Lambert wannabe? What?
Nothing.
No, you laughed. What was it?
Wanna be?
You sure are a piece of work.
In a good way?
Yeah, I reckon.
Okay, cool. I think we'd really get along. And I understand if you don't want to be friends or anything,
I
but
didn't say that. I'm just wondering why you do.
like I said, you're nice in not so nice circumstances, and I don't mean to sound like I pity you.
Might as well. I'm already out here throwing myself a pity party.
You want to talk about it?
No offense, not with you.
Oh,
Not because I don't think we can be friends or anything.
oh no. I know I'm too close to the situation, and I thought you were gonna say no. So I was gonna suggest my therapist or a therapist or someone, but God, I'm sorry. I didn't expect it to be like that. I should have prepped myself in my head a little better. Maybe, sorry. This is not what I meant to do.
Why would you suggest a therapist?
I know I'm going to be talking to my therapist about this.
Why?
I have a lot of feelings about it, and I need someone to bounce ideas off of and process with.
And she's gonna do that?
Yeah.
What's that like?
Oh, her name is Jenny, and I see her once a week, and we just talk about what I need to talk about. Like sometimes it's about my feelings or about how I hate my delivery guy, even though he doesn't really do anything wrong, but he knocks so loud it jars me every single time. And I guess that's how he was raised, but like, why does he have to knock so violently?
Oh, you would have hated if you really dated Johnny. He knocks like a trucker horn.
I knock like this.
That's so tiny. No one can hear that unless the whole house is silent.
I saw you this morning putting all this stuff on your lawn, and I thought to myself, wow, Johnny's roommate B, she is so strong. She can just take things out of her house like that.
Marie Kondo would be proud of all the shit I got rid of.
It doesn't spark joy anymore, and like, that's okay. But sometimes when it happens, like when your entire paradigm shifts, you need to recenter yourself.
My entire paradigm didn't shift. A boy cheated on me. Then he told me he wouldn't marry me if I asked.
He said that to you?
He did.
Goodness. But you bought the ring because you thought he would marry you. Well, that's a shift.
We'd been dating 3 years. It was time. Bastard, he'd yell at me in front of God and everyone. Couldn't just give me my peace. Couldn't just let me return the ring in silence.
You still can.
Go back to that ring shop on my own. It'd be embarrassing.
I'll go with you, if you'd like me to.
I'm mad at myself for not letting him get to me.
You shouldn't be. There's something beautiful about love.
I don't love him no more.
But you did. And that was something. You don't need to bury your feelings because it eats you.
Like a worm?
Exactly. I had this whole year when I was just mean. Like, I take meds for anxiety and depression, but like when I was 20, I didn't realize I had those. So I was so tired, and I didn't have the energy to be nice to people. My friends would invite me out and I wouldn't go or even say thank you for the invite or leave my house, and my roommate switched rooms. My brother yelled at me on the phone the one time I answered his call, and it hurt to get out of bed, so I didn't. And maybe it was just, and that was maybe my worst year. I walked on people. I didn't say thank you. And I just took all the hate in my brain and said, everyone should feel this way. And then treated people like they should. And then my mom brought me to a therapist and I got medicated and I realized I shouldn't be putting all my hurt out. Oh, it's so much more freeing to try and put joy into the world.
You talk like you're always on a juice cleanse.
Ouch. I'm on Zoloft.
No, like you sound like you're hippy dippy, free in the soul.
I mean, I guess. I'm just tired of being mean. I'm opening up to a possibility of an Isabella who doesn't hurt people.
I'm trying to be a bee with no stinger.
That's funny.
You didn't laugh like you did the first time.
When?
The wanna be joke.
I didn't come up with yours. I'm the worst. I laugh really hard at my own jokes.
Don't make you the worst. It means you're funny.
I am.
I used to be really funny, and then I ended up being everyone's mom.
It happens sometimes. A lot of femmes end up taking on the burden of others' feelings, especially their romantic partners.
That's very smart sounding, and I don't know what it means.
It means your friends expect you to be a mom friend, even when you don't want to. Not in their head, but like in their heart. And it's a dumb thing.
Is that from therapy?
Actually, that's from college. But we did talk about it in some of my therapy sessions. It's good to talk to someone who's invested in you because you pay them.
What are friends for? Shit.
Well, I think friends are important because they're not paid to care. They just do, but they're also always there to hype you up. My therapist tells me I'm wrong.
You want a beer?
You have any whiskey?
I do. I don't have to stock beer anymore.
Definitely not that gross beer.
Oh, that's not even the worst one. He likes one called Fancy Lawn Mower, and it tastes like grass.
Gross. I hate beer in general. I've got a whole little makeshift bar in my apartment so I can make people drinks if I'm entertaining.
I have beer, whiskey, and some vodka, but that's for me.
My super favorite drink is amaretto sour. It's really quick to make, and I have a few drinks that are super fancy, but if I'm trying to be quick, amaretto sour is always there.
I like whiskey. I don't do fancy drinks, other than sometimes a screwdriver.
Have you tried any?
No.
Well, see, everyone says they don't do fancy drinks because they don't want to be seen as super girly, but I bet I can make you a drink you would love.
Oh, you bet me. What do you get if you win?
Satisfaction.
Oh, bullshit. Come on. Put some stakes to it.
Fine. I want you to buy me a specialty pizza.
That's all?
I'm saving to fix my car, so I don't have pizza money, and I like pizza. Those are my stakes.
You don't want, like, makeup or something? That's more expensive?
I want pizza and a Fenty lipstick.
Now we're talking. We got some stakes.
What are your stakes?
When I win, you gotta get me a carton of Marlboro Red shorts. I don't like hundreds.
Come on. The stuff's in my apartment.
Is he out?
Isabella descends with some effort.
You all right?
Oh, no, I'm fine. I just forgot to grab my cane.
Need help?
No, I'm fine. Thank you, though. I appreciate it.
Problem?
Okay, let me just get my key in here. Cool. Okay, so you like vodka.
Isabella goes to grab her humble drink cart. It has definitely been decorated to look fancier than it is.
I do. Whiskey used to be my favorite, but my parents cook everything in bourbon, and I'm kind of tired of whiskey and bourbon all the time. I'm not bad, just boring.
Isabella returns with her drink cart.
I like doing flights of whiskey. I did that in Austin a couple of years ago at South by Southwest, and it was stellar. I don't know what fruit you like, so I just grabbed them all and put them at the bottom of my little station.
You got a real setup here.
I like to entertain.
I used to want to go to South by Southwest, but every time I see pictures, I feel like it's a good thing I don't.
Why's that?
Everyone seems like they know who they think they are and thinks that makes them a good person. I mean, you ever seen some college brat with big spiky hair who gets off on making fun of beauty queens with big round hair? That's what everyone looks like in those pictures.
Are you sure you never went?
No, never. What are you making?
So, I've got 2 ideas. The Devil Went Down to Georgia would be good and can make you fall in love with bourbon again. And it's got peach in it, but it's something you need to be drinking with the hot sun on your face. So I'm still thinking.
There's a lot of work going into this.
There's a lot riding on this.
Some makeup and a pizza.
2 of the best things on earth.
You sound like you're still living in college.
I think pizza tastes good, especially this specialty pizza.
What's the difference?
It's mostly means it's got fancy olives and cheeses.
Cut out the crust. Just buy the cheese tray at the deli.
Oh, my Lord. What kind of fruit do you like?
Lemons. I could suck on them all day, and I make lemonade and keep the lemons in the air to eat them.
Interesting. Do you like blueberries?
Yeah.
I know what to make you.
What?
Blueberry vodka lemonade.
Well, that sounds like you ought to be letting the sun hit your face, too.
Ideally, but you don't need ice if you don't want it, and night's too cold for ice.
It's near 70.
It is 68, and it is chilly out here.
Isabella begins making the drink with theatrics.
That ain't chilly.
It is, though. It's like, I hate the cold a lot. It's too stiff on my knees.
I'd hate to see you in snow.
I do not go out in snow. I know my limits. I like to be warm and comfortable. I don't need things I know will make me lose it.
That's a good thing to live by.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's smart.
Yeah, me too.
You must be real smart.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, I went to college, so I guess I'm educated or whatever, but I don't feel smart. I feel stupid. I feel like I'm misjudged, Johnny.
I feel stupid as hell. I'm upset even though I shouldn't be.
Drink that.
I mean, I should have known he was going to say no if I proposed. Should have saved the money.
He's got his stupid pride.
Yeah, I got mine. Shit.
Is it bad?
No, it's stronger than I expected.
Yeah, I like them strong.
It's also really good.
I told you, it is nice and sweet.
Me too.
Oh, slow down. You'll make yourself sick.
Oh, it's just vodka.
There's 2.5 shots worth of vodka in there.
Ooh, I can handle it.
I'm sure you can, but you took it in like 2 seconds.
I'm bigger than a little black dress. I'll be fine.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Huh?
Like, what do you mean by that?
Just, I'm
I don't.
just that I'm
You don't wear dresses, so you can hold your liquor?
I didn't
That's
say,
what you meant. I'm not stupid.
I didn't call you stupid.
Well, a lot of people do.
Why? You sound smart.
Okay, I wrote a paper on this actually. So, psychoanalytically, my voice is at an octave that is considered vapid and shallow. And I wear makeup sometimes, so that also gives off the impression that I'm vapid. And I like to be positive. And we're in this trend of people associating negativity and wisdom.
That's not what I meant.
Yeah, well, I know, but what you meant is that I'm naive. I know that. You don't have to pretend it's not what you meant.
I didn't say that.
You don't have to say that because it's true. Most people think I'm super naive because I got wooed and I'm younger and I'm not dumb enough to think that age or college gives me any kind of moral standing as a person. I just also don't associate pessimism and wisdom.
B vomits.
Are you okay?
Isabella grabs B's hair.
Come on. No. No.
Come on. You can rest in my apartment if you want.
I don't throw up after 2.5 shots.
I was teasing you. I'm sorry.
You must be bad vodka.
Vodka doesn't
go bad.
Then the blueberries must be bad. I don't puke.
Okay, come on. I'll go get you cleaned up. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yell.
You didn't yell. You're fine. I can take care of myself.
Everyone needs help, B.
Isabella and B slowly make their way up to B's apartment. Lights fade. Act 1, Scene 4, Glenn Spade's apartment. It is a few days later. Penn and Johnny are both sitting outside Johnny's apartment.
Oh, be careful. I stepped in puke a few days ago.
No shit.
Where are you going?
I need to go to the store.
Have you heard from B?
No.
She said she's not ready to talk to you yet.
Then why'd you ask?
She asked about you. Wondered if she said anything to you.
What'd she ask?
Well, she just asked if you were doing okay, if you got settled.
What'd you say?
That you did. Because you did. Dude, you're acting really dumb.
I just feel stupid.
I don't know if that feeling goes away.
I would have liked to be smarter, you know?
Yeah, me too.
I used to think I'd be smart when I was a kid. I was like, I'm going to get out of my trashy neighborhood. I'm going to be the one. And then Brett Connors went to Florida State on scholarship. And then Amy Parks went to University of Kentucky on scholarship. I wasn't the smartest or even a little bit the most athletic, but I thought I could make it. I mean, I should have been able to make it. HCC was my last choice.
Dude, HCC was my first choice. I don't got rich parents or fancy parents, and I'm like average smart.
You got a brain behind all that dumb shit.
Yeah, but no one's like, yeah, let me pick the brain of a 28-year-old queer stoner.
Dude, that's all college is.
Nah. All the other queer stoners in college are like 20. I'm gay old.
But there's a difference.
Well, statistically, we live shorter lives on account of the murder.
Okay. I get it. But yeah, this was one of the real fucking dumb things I've done. I don't want to be like that. Daddy hit me because daddy hit him because daddy hit him. I'm the end of it. This was the first and last time I hit someone as a grown-ass man.
You ain't grown.
I'm 30. That's grown.
And start acting like it. I need a snack. You want some pizza rolls?
I think we're out.
Will you get more from the store?
Sure.
Dope. I'm gonna find some snacks.
Penn goes back in. Isabella exits her apartment and sees Johnny. Isabella is trying to be kind through this difficult interaction.
Oh. Hey.
Hello.
I'm sorry.
I'm not.
Really?
Really. To be honest, I wasn't that into you.
That's good at least, though. So are we cool?
Not at all.
What? You just said...
I wasn't into you, but I had intentions of breaking us off. You were committed to be, and you lied to me. That's not okay.
I didn't...
You lied to me. You said she was your, quote, lesbian roommate, end quote.
At one point she was. That's what she used to call herself when I had girls over. She had a girlfriend when we moved here.
But you were dating when we met. Don't try and justify yourself because you sound like an asshole.
I'm a good guy.
If you gotta say that, something's up, dude.
Jesus fuck.
I believe Jesus wept.
Bee comes out of her apartment. She looks worse for wear.
Can y'all shut the fuck up? Quit screaming, you'll wake God.
He's just trying to tell me he's a good guy. And justify himself.
Bee comes down to them.
Jonathan McKinney, you ain't worth the shit in your ass if you really think you're a special kind of man right now. You lied to me. You hurt Isabella's feelings and lied to her. You better march your happy ass wherever you're going, or I will call your mama. I know you don't want Laura Jen to hear about this.
Christ.
I know she's still got that blackboard in the house you grew up in.
Fine. I relent.
I knew you would. Now get. I gotta talk to Isabella.
Okay. I was going to the store anyway.
Pick me up some beets.
No!
Johnny heads towards the parking lot.
Beets.
Inside joke. He hates them. Says they smell like fruit, got depressed, and decided to be a vegetable.
What do you want to talk about?
What color lipstick do you wear?
Huh?
I liked your drink. I lost the bet.
I got you sick. I think that means I got a forfeit. And we got into a fight.
You didn't get me
I
sick.
don't want.
I've been cooped up inside for the past few days.
I actually came to check on you.
Oh,
Yeah, I hadn't seen you. I was worried.
well, here I am on the Rihanna website. What color do you like?
I like reds. And I also really like pinks, but I'm particular about those because some pinks look funny on me. I do not like orange at all, but I love purples, specifically plums.
All right. I found one.
Can I see?
When it gets here,
Eh.
ordered. All right, now, what kind of pizza do you like? The olive and cheese tray one. Where do you get that?
You really don't have to.
I bet. I'm getting you your fancy pizza and your pretty lipstick.
It's expensive stuff, and you got sick, and we fought. It's just silly.
I don't care. I'm not buying shitty beer or sharing my income, so I can buy what I want. And I want to buy you pizza.
I'm not letting you buy me a pizza.
All right. Well, I can Google where to find your fancy pizza. Cheese and olive pizza.
You're not going to find it like that.
Fancy cheese and olive pizza.
This is silly.
Greek. That's what it's called. What Greek pizza do you like?
I'm not telling.
You'd be doing me a favor letting me take you out. I've been dealing with a lot today.
I'm sorry. Well, let me take you out. I feel really, really bad that we got into a fight. You said you like crawfish, right?
I'm not feeling crawfish, and we're getting your Greek pizza, goddammit.
Okay.
Look, can I tell you something?
Of course.
That counselor lady, Jenny, is she seeing new folks?
Well, she's a therapist, and I can email her, but probably. Why? Did you think about what I said before the fight? I'm so sorry about that.
I did. And then I threw up a lot less liquor than I have ever thrown up. I don't throw up liquor. So then I was like, why would I throw up? So I went to the doctor because I'm fairly healthy most of the time, and I drank some and I smoked some, and I had that big fear that it was all catching up to me, and I was drinking so much I had cancer of the lungs and the liver and probably the breast because my great granny had that one and it offed her. So I figured I must have had all these cancers at once, and then I figured that was really stupid because I feel like I would have noticed if I had 3 cancers. And there has never been a cancer in my house except for Penn. But they're only a cancer moon, so it don't count. So then I was at the doctor. Old fart poke prodded me and was asking me all sorts of shit. And I said, I think it's the 3 cancers. And I know that's dumb, but I want you to check for the lungs and the boobs and the liver. He said, I don't think you have cancer because you're not showing any signs. And I said, what the fuck do you know? And he said, I'm a doctor. And I said, so? It's my skin, and that might have cancer too. Then he said, well, there's something growing. In that way, doctors try and be funny, but joking about someone's life ain't funny. So he hands me a test, and I can't read it. I can read. I'm not that back-ass boonies or anything, but the test is in code. Medical code. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? He says, you're pregnant, not cancer. And I'm like, fuck, because I'm ready to be a mom. I'd be a damn fine mom. But it's either Johnny's baby or the second coming. And I think Jesus 2, Return of the Christ, is probably not going to be from this match. So I'm fucked because I don't want Johnny to do anything to hurt this baby.
B, did he hurt you?
He hurt my feelings.
But like, did he hurt you physically? Because if he did, I'll kick him with the back end of my heels.
He hit me, but that's why we still will not get back together. Full stop. I'm not dealing with it again. I will never let him hit my kid.
You have to.
I don't have to do nothing. I want to talk to the genie lady. Can you set that up for me?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. And I'd like to go get you your fucking pizza because you're doing that for me and you won the fucking bet. And I enjoy talking to you.
I'm glad. Sorry we met like we did, but I'm glad.
Life's too hard to be sorry all the time.
Are you going to tell him?
He's going to find out. Might as well save him the hassle.
You don't have to let him see the baby, you know.
What?
You can bring it up in court before you have the baby. I mean, that would be a lot of hassle, but if he hit you, then you have a legal standing.
He hit me once in 3 years. Does that even count? I mean,
yes, it counts.
I don't know what I want to do. I mean, a legal battle is a lot of work, and I just doubled my rent, and the baby is coming. I want to talk to him first and see if he's got any interest in fighting me. He lost all his fight after he hit me.
What happened?
I was yelling at him because he's texting you and talking mad shit about me, and he'd been so dumb, fucking around with me. Had me thinking I was losing it. I was waving his phone around and yelling at him, and he hit me. Left a black eye, real ugly.
My God.
It didn't hurt too bad. I was shocked. And then I told him to fuck off, and then he left. I felt bad because he didn't have anywhere to go, so I called the landlady and told her he wanted him to rent downstairs.
I'm finishing up my pre-law degree and I'm saving up for law school. If you want, I can help you compile evidence to build a case if things go wrong. You don't have to use it, and you can burn it if everything goes right or if you feel bad about it or anything. But if you have the evidence now, you're already a step ahead.
I want what's best for my kid.
I'll email Jenny right now and that this is an emergency type thing, and I'll start compiling something, and then you can decide what you want to do next.
Before any of that, I gotta talk to Johnny.
Do what you gotta do.
Jesus, this is a lot.
Are you ready?
I mean, not right now. I just found out. I gotta start putting shit into action. Like a Pinterest board, maybe. I need to call my mom.
Well, let's get pizza to celebrate.
I need to make a budget. Oh my God.
You have time for that. Do you know how far along you are?
Like 12 weeks? I don't know. Oh, Jesus Christ. I gotta clean up my whole life. There are so many cigarettes in my apartment.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna have to quit. Fuck.
I can help you. Gum and patience helped my mom.
Yeah. Do you need to get ready for the pizza? I gotta go put my good shoes on.
Nope. I'm good to go.
Bee goes up to her apartment. Pen wanders out of Johnny's.
What kind of man doesn't have Doritos in his home? Talking about Johnny?
He left.
God damn it.
He went to get beets.
He hates beets.
I have to go get something out of my house.
Bee comes back out.
Okay, I'm ready.
Bee!
Hey, Pin.
Hey, I've been meaning to ask you. There was puke in front of Johnny's door a couple days ago and I stepped in it. Did you see who it was?
No.
Bummer. How you doing?
All right. What's the state of Johnny's apartment?
It's been worse. No Coke cans on the floor or anything.
Good. You keeping him in line?
Trying to. Hey, listen.
I
He told me about
don't want to talk about that.
what happened.
Don't want to talk about it.
I racked his ass across the coals for that one.
You did.
I'm serious, B. I didn't think he'd do that. I wouldn't have told you about Isabella if I
No.
thought.
Hey, I'm glad you told me. I needed to know about it.
Did you tell him?
No. I left your name out of it. I don't need him to hate you too.
He doesn't hate you. He feels really bad about how it all went down.
I know.
He don't want to be like his dad.
I know.
How are you doing? Like, from aside all that?
I don't know. I found out something
Big?
bigger than you thinking.
Johnny returns with groceries.
Hey,
Hey,
you okay?
I'm fine. We need to, Pen, can you go inside?
Oh, Big. With Johnny?
I'll tell you later.
Pen goes into Johnny's apartment. Isabella ushers Pen into her apartment.
What's up?
Look, I'm going to tell you something and you don't get to decide what happens, all right? You forfeit all that shit.
You're scaring me.
I'm pregnant.
What?
I'm pregnant.
And it's mine?
Or Jesus too, the christening.
Shit. Look, Beatrice Renee, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have cheated, and I definitely shouldn't have hit you. That's not the man I want to be. It's definitely not the father I need to be, and all that stuff I said, I would have accepted your proposal. I would have been shocked at first, maybe, but I want to marry.
Johnny, don't. That's not. I'm not trying to.
I mean it. I want to be your husband. I want to raise our baby together. I mean, I understand if you need more space and time, we can stay living separate and go on dates, romance each other again. I'll put in all the effort I need to, but I'd still wear your ring. I'd take care of you and let you take care of me.
I sold the ring.
What?
We're not getting back together. Not now. Not ever.
Be hitting you was the worst thing I've ever done. I wish I could take it back, and I'm sorry I did that.
Good. Be sorry. I'm not marrying you, Johnny, and I want that in your head if you ever want to see our kid.
You can't tell me I can't see the baby.
I'm not. I don't know if that's what would be best.
It would be best to have a whole family.
Was that what was best for you? You had your daddy in your house and he beat you senseless. Your mama married that nice man from Richmond and he was good to you. You're saying you'd rather your mom and daddy be married than that nice man who co-signed our apartment when we needed it?
No.
If we got married, maybe you'd never lash out again. But I'd remember you hit me, and that would be boiling in me my whole life. And I'd be awful about it, and it hurt our kid. That's the best case. So you got options. Either we see our day in court, or we work this out like adults.
You would take me to court?
I might. I'd do it now, though, and you would never see the baby.
Christ, I'd wear your ring. What more can I do to prove I love you?
You can get over me.
B knocks on Johnny's door. Penn opens it immediately.
I'm pregnant. Johnny's the daddy.
I knew it!
Okay, yeah.
B slams the door in their face. She does and knocks on Isabella's door. Isabella opens.
Is everything okay?
Let's go get your fucking pizza.
Isabella and B exit. Isabella stops, looks back at Johnny.
You ever touch B again, I promise there will be hell to pay.
The girls leave. Lights fade. End of Act 1.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for sticking with us. We're going to take a quick 5-minute intermission. I think we're going to aim to be back at 8:35, actually. So we will be back at 8:35. Thank you all for sticking around. I'll just stick with you because I love you all, truly. I just really do. How are we doing? How are we doing in the YouTube chat? Can somebody like give me a review of Act 1 in the YouTube chat? Now we have some amazing people watching right now, and we love each and every one of you. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Anna Maria. We love you guys. Yeah, how about like a round of applause in the chat for these amazing actors? Like, they are just killing this right now. I mean, we had a little bit of some technical stuff, but like they're just pushing through it, kicking butt. Like, and the script is like we're just now getting into the serious nitty-gritty conflict. But like, man, the setup of everything is so nice. Yeah, Mohammed, how did the quarantine series come to be? That's a really good question. So we started this thing really because I mean, yeah, it's somewhat selfish in the way that a lot of my gigs and all of mine and Madison Sutton's gigs all got canceled due to the quarantine, which sucks. But we were like, Madison actually approached me with the idea, the great idea of doing new works through virtual conferencing. And I was like, that just sounds like such a good idea because we can really facilitate workshops really easily in Zoom. Workshops work really great. And so I think like the main strength of this process is that we can develop new scripts really thoroughly. We can make edits really easily, and we don't all have to be in the same room. And I think we've learned that is functional no matter what, if you're in quarantine or not. The live stream performances are a little bit different. We're still trying to figure that out. But I think that really the spirit of the quarantine series is, everybody's, especially in our industry, can't really work right now. We can't be in the same room together. So let's get work going. I mean, for me personally, like developing new plays and working on new plays in any regard, like I'm a playwright and a producer and a dramaturg and a director. So I just love working on new works. That is survival for me. It's how I wake up in the morning. It's what gets me out of bed. It's what fills my life with joy, working with such amazing people on new works. And so I think that for a lot of artists, and especially theater artists, what we do really feeds our soul in a way that is super necessary. And we wanted to spread that love out and get people back to work in some regard. And I think we've really found that the process and getting everybody in the room and having everybody for scheduled rehearsals and just having everybody in the same Zoom call, it's just felt great. It's felt amazing. I feel everybody has really gotten that sort of creative collaboration, the collaborative aspects of creation. It really feeds everybody's heart right now, and everybody's heart is really aching for the theater because we can't do that right now. So yeah, that's kind of why the quarantine series exists in its current form. We're actually gonna take this into a long-term thing as well. And yeah, let's if we can get a drinking game going in the chat, that's fabulous. I love the drinking game. Well, thanks, Mohammed. We love you. And yeah, like big, powerful gay energy from this script, written by an extremely powerful gay, Mick Moats, the legend Mick Moats. It's so good, so juicy. I mean, just wait. Act two, y'all. Act two. It's big. It's really big. And yeah, Mick actually made some really smart, quick edits to this script in workshops. I feel like the script is getting better every time they look at it. Every time they make edits, it gets better and better. And I'm really excited that the quarantine series can facilitate things like this to just get new words on the page. Because I know right now for myself, writing and unlocking that creative brain is kind of difficult in these weird circumstances. Not sure if y'all are experiencing that as well. I definitely have been. And so just seeing new work get done and edits be made and amazing actors and actresses get a chance to get at least on screen and in front of some people, even if it's virtual. I just love it, man. So I'm very much in love with all that's happening for the quarantine series. I'm so glad all you people are with us. Only going to be stalling here for the next minute or so. We're about to be back at 8:35. Yeah, I just want to thank you all again for being here with me. Love you all. And I'm so excited to get into Act 2 because Act 2, man, Act 2 is where it all happens. Okay, you're not even ready. Okay, and now that it's 8:35 officially, we're gonna be back. So I'm gonna hop off, and our actors will hop back on. I'm actually gonna wait for our actors to hop back on before I hop off. That way it looks good. Thank you, Maggie. And without any further ado, not any further stalling, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. And I hope you guys enjoy Act 2 of Baby Don't Play by Mick Moats.
Act 2, Scene 1, Pizza Shop. Isabella and Bee sit at a table with a pizza as big as the tabletop, covered in feta and Kalamata olives, roasted bell peppers, the usual suspects on Greek pizza. It's delicious looking. Isabella is digging in with vigor. Bee is on her phone.
I think you could probably eat all of this.
Can I, though? I had a whole lot of liquor the other day, and want some sushi right now, but I know that's bad for the baby.
Does that start this early? I thought you could have it until later on.
I have never been to a doctor in my life.
Okay, well, you want to go?
Yeah, I can't tell if I'm healthy or not.
You look healthy.
I feel awful.
And you didn't even digest the alcohol the other night. You puked it up.
Feta is on this list.
What?
Feta. It says I can't eat feta.
Well, let me see. It says imported soft cheeses are bad with unpasteurized milk.
How do I know if the milk is pasteurized?
I can go ask, but in order to sell pizza in the United States, this has to be pasteurized cheese.
You're sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
I'm terrified right now.
Of being a mom.
Being the kind of redneck trailer trash that throws the baby out with the bathwater. I don't want people to look at me like I'm a bad mom.
Sweetie, you're not a bad mom. I mean, you are so worried right now, and the baby's not even here yet. You've got this, and I'll be here with you for the ride.
You will?
Sure. You moved here with only Johnny, right? Do you have a lot of other friends?
Folks I weld with are my friends. Larry and Pat aren't going to be much help with kids. Larry's trying to make welding art, and Pat almost killed his dog. I don't trust him near a child.
Oh. Yeah, I love kids, and I think we're friends.
Yeah, of course we're friends.
I'd be glad to be there for you when you need it.
I don't think I
had my friends give me help when I needed it, and it's not the same thing, but you need a friend's help.
Isabella writes down a number and email address.
What's that?
I almost forgot. That is Jenny's contact info.
Right. I'm going to call her.
Good. You should. Do you want the last slice of pizza?
B takes the last slice of pizza.
Oh, this is really good.
I told you.
I see why you want to pay for the specialty pizza.
It's just good. So earlier about Johnny hitting you.
I don't want
B,
to.
I told you I'd build up your case, and I think you'd really benefit from having a case.
It's not even, I don't want to talk about it.
Do you think Johnny will fight you to see the kid?
I don't want to keep the kid from Johnny.
Well,
I mean, I do. It's complicated. I want him to see the baby, but I would genuinely murder him if he tried to hurt me or the baby, especially the baby.
you got to figure out what you want from him. What's going to help you heal?
Another smoke? No, I know that's not good. Do you know an OBGYN?
No, but we can Google that. We don't have to figure this all out at once.
Isabella hugs B. B hugs back. Lights fade. Act 2, Scene 2, Jenny's office. Jenny is sitting behind her desk, writing things down. B is sitting on her couch, very rigid. It is 2 weeks later.
I just feel like shit. Like a fucking, let me start again.
Yeah, sure. Start again.
I'm throwing up almost every day, and I smell like sewage, and I don't know what to do.
About?
Anything. About Johnny pounding on my door every day, asking, what can you do for me? Nothing. Go away. It's all just, I don't have anything I need help with.
Everyone can use help.
Well, I wouldn't if things were simpler like they used to be.
When are things simple?
Well, simpler like when I first met Johnny. I met him in 5th grade. We were both in Mrs. Mickelson's class, and we both liked to be the bossiest kids on the playground. I thought he was a good kid, even if all the other kids made fun of him. I never liked that. We went to middle school and high school together, and then we both moved here together. He's excited to be moving here. It's like a little boy in the big city and all that.
Why did you move to Houston? Did you like it?
I thought it was fine. My aunt had just died and we were real close, so I needed some space. It was a good opportunity for me. We moved in together, then I dated this girl, Larissa. Larissa joined the army though, and I didn't want to be dating a soldier. Not that I don't respect them, I'm just not good with space. And neither was she.
When we break up with people, it can be difficult to play out the grieving process.
I wasn't grieving.
Your relationship ended. People tend to grieve ends, especially because it sounds like this was not the most ideal breakup.
Not really. I mean, I guess I was grieving. I leaned on Johnny more because I was hurting something awful. Larissa and me were getting real serious, and so when he started helping me out after she left, I just started seeing something in him. He was nice to me. We dated and all that for a long time.
3 years, correct?
Yeah. He cheated on me like he ain't worth a skunk. I was so stupid. Didn't even notice it. I had to be told.
Who had to tell you?
Friend Penn told me. They said Johnny had been cheating, and I lied to Johnny about that. Because Penn doesn't want to throw Johnny under the bus, but they got this thing about right and wrong, and they said it was none of their business, but that I needed to know Johnny was doing that. And I don't know why. I mean, I know why. He wanted to feel powerful.
Power is tricky to balance in relationships. I find that especially true the longer you know someone, not just romantic relationships, but all relationships. It can be difficult to find balance. My sister is 12 years younger than me, and we have the most complicated relationship of anyone in my life.
It's hard when folks feel like they're lording power over them. And I think that's how he felt about me. I feel like I made him weak. I'm older than him, and I say fuck, and I don't know a lot about comics or nerd stuff, and I think that's what he likes about Isabella. I mean, there's a whole lot to like about Isabella, but she's a much better listener than me. You can talk to her all day and look at her, and she'll look back with those eyes that make you want to run home to him. She's so smart. Smarter than I'd ever be.
You don't have to put yourself down to raise her up.
Oh, I'm not trying. I don't have a degree or a gentle touch.
You don't need that.
Apparently you do, to be lovable.
You are worthy of love.
You sound like Isabella.
She sounds like me.
I guess. She recommended you, so I guess she learns all her tricks from you. She's really nice to me. That's worth something. She keeps saying kindness counts, and she's doing all these nice things I can't repay her for. She's throwing my baby shower.
Are you having it so soon?
Oh, it's going to be later, but she asked if I had anyone to plan it for me, and I told her Larry from work wanted to, but he wanted to do a bunch of those stupid baby shower games, and I said to him, I wanted him to fuck off. She's making it a simple thing. It's sweet.
She's doing a lot for you. Does that make you feel uncomfortable?
A little bit.
Why?
Normally, I would be the one taking up all this stuff. It's nice having someone else do it, but I don't know my place right now. But I've been talking to Isabella for weeks on end, just about any old thing. It
You have?
was mostly about to bitch about Johnny at first. Then it was about the baby. We're talking about names now.
Well, coming up with baby names is hours of fun. I had the same with my sister.
Yeah, I'm partially Cade or Renee. The baby's middle name is definitely going to be B. I think that's cute to put yourself and your child, not as a first name, because I can imagine the confusion.
Have you talked to Johnny about names?
I haven't talked to him about anything.
Why not?
I don't know if I want him to be involved.
Are you worried that he'll hurt you?
He hit me once. It didn't even hurt. I'm not worried about that.
Are you worried that he will hurt the baby?
I don't have any idea. I mean, if I was worried about that, I should be worried about me hitting the baby. I never hit him, but that night, he was driving me absolutely nuts. And I couldn't. He's afraid of me, and that ain't a way to be a family.
Do you want to be a family?
No, not with Johnny. I love him, but I'm not in love with him.
I don't understand what you mean.
I mean, he hit me, and I know for some people it's not that easy to turn it off, but I don't think I was ever in love with Johnny. I mean, think about it. I liked him well enough. We got on good, and he was my best friend, but I was lonely after Larissa. I mean, I liked her a lot, and Johnny was just there.
So Johnny is a rebound.
Yes, it's a rebound. It's like dating your college roommate, someone who's there. I mean, Larissa left me, and I missed having someone close to me. I missed having someone in my bed and someone who liked me. I was lonely in a way I didn't even understand.
You have to recontextualize your relationship. It's changed in a million ways.
I just wanted to be like it was before.
It won't be. Things have changed. You need to find a way to change it again.
How do I do that?
That's not up to me.
Well, then what's your use?
Therapists have lots of different uses. Right now, it looks like we're going to talk. You're going to yell at me, and maybe I'll help you with Johnny.
Sorry for yelling. I'm just worried. I mean, I want to trust that it was a fluke. I want to trust that he'd never hit a kid. I mean, you can't tell other people's secrets, right?
No.
Okay. Well, his daddy used to hit him a lot, and he was a bastard, which is a big deal in my town. He's that McKinney boy. I hated that adults would always call him that back there. I'm just B, or Beatrice Renee if I'm in trouble. No one cares about my last name like his.
What do you want the father of your child to look like?
I mean, no matter what, it's Johnny.
But is Johnny in the baby's life? Is Johnny dealing with his issues?
Not right now.
Maybe he needs to. Maybe that's the assurance you need.
Assurance is a good word. I like that one. Damn, I see why Isabella drops all her therapy words all the time.
Lights fade. Act 2, Scene 3. Glenn Spade's apartment. B and Isabella are cleaning out B's apartment. Isabella has a small trash bag filled with cigarettes. It's been a few weeks.
Okay, I think I got all the cigarettes out.
Still smells like smoke.
It's probably seeped into the wallpaper. We can try a candle.
I feel like the baby's supposed to be moving by now.
Did you see a doctor?
Oh, I just feel like the baby should move.
Well, you're only like just over the first trimester.
When do I start feeling the kicks?
I don't know.
I think I need to call my mom.
You could. I can invite her to help with the baby shower if you want.
I like that. Mama always wanted to see her grandbabies. She's gonna be excited.
She will be.
Well, you would love my mama. She's like if you took a cattle rod to the color pink. A lot like you, even. She we got in a fight once about how soft girls have a bad reputation. You're soft, and my mama is, and that's not bad.
My mama's the same way. My dad wanted to name me Jasmine, but my last name is Flores, and my mom hated people laughing at me, and her name is Rosa.
And
Those are both flowers.
and Flores means flowers.
Yeah.
Pretty. My last name ain't pretty.
What is it?
McCall.
That's a bird. That's beautiful. I mean a beautiful type of bird.
That's sweet.
I might invite my mama. See if she wants to come make tamales or mole or something. She cooks really delicious meals. Should I reach out to your coworkers to come to the baby shower?
That'd be funny. Can you imagine Larry and Pat? Oh, they'd probably try and make a statue.
Hopefully not at the shower. You wouldn't have your mask. You wear it at work, right?
Of course I do. I'm not trying to get myself sick or anything. I even Googled how to be safer if you're pregnant. There was a lot of dumb shit out there, though.
Like what?
Half of them were good old boys saying girls ain't got it in them to be welders. Quarter of them were people who think welding is a hobby saying don't weld while pregnant. And a quarter of them were actual genuine advice.
Did you talk to your doctor?
Yes, she said it was basically going to be fine up until I couldn't walk. She also said I couldn't do much heavy lifting.
That seems reasonable.
It is, I guess.
I'm gonna run inside real fast and get a snack. Do you want anything?
I'd kill for any leftover fried pickles.
I don't think we have any. I have a jar of pickles. I can get you some.
You're an angel.
Nah.
You're saving
You're too sweet. Okay, I'll be right back.
Isabella goes inside and Bee watches. She pulls out a sheet of paper from under her chair.
I want him to not hit the kid. And I want him to not move too far. Maybe the other side of town if you do. I want proof he's working to make sure it never happens again.
Bee continues trying to make her list. Johnny opens his door a little, sees she's alone, and comes up beside her.
Hey there.
Oh, Jesus. I don't want to talk.
You haven't wanted to talk for 2 months. I want to talk to you.
About what?
About the baby? About how come you won't talk to me? About the weather, B, I miss you.
Okay, and? Should I feel sorry for you? Oh, boo-hoo, I'm making you deal with a consequence.
That's not nice.
Doesn't have to be. I genuinely have no idea what I want to do right now. I haven't for 2 months, and you bugging me every chance you get is not going to make me make up my mind in your favor faster.
I understand that. But I need to plan too, B.
For what?
Well, I need to decide if I'm going to renew my lease here.
Okay. If I wanted you in the baby's life, you wouldn't have to renew your lease here. Glen Spades is a shitty complex, but nowhere shittier than this, understand?
Okay? And would I pay child support?
I don't want your money unless I absolutely need it for diapers or something. So no formal child support. My turn to ask questions. Would you go back to school?
Eventually, I'd like to. Probably not in the first few years. That'd be hard.
Would you get a new job?
If it was needed, I'd get a second job. Current job pays the rent and for food.
A baby is expensive.
I know. I can work on the math, see if I'd need to.
All right. Would you ever hit my child?
Beatrice Renee McCall, I've been trying to tell you. I won't. That was a fluke. It was something I wish I could take back. I don't want to be the guy who beats people up. I never have.
Why? You do it with your words. Why not start with your hands?
What?
I'd never let you propose to me.
I didn't.
You said it. So if you're going to say it and you didn't mean it, how do I know you mean this?
Because this is the most important thing.
That's mean.
I'm sorry it's mean. I just wanted. I have a lot of pride.
Babies don't care about your pride.
I know that. I learned all about my pride. I'm not the same guy.
Doesn't make me feel better. I'm not trusting my baby with a stranger.
B, you know me.
I thought I did.
What is it going to take to make you believe me?
I don't know. Everyone keeps asking me that. I do not know. You've broken something and I don't know how to fix it. I wish I did. I want to be someone who can like go back and know what I now know then, but because you want some hurtful words. I never loved you. I mean, I would have been happy with you, but we have all sorts of problems and they would have come out. And now we have a brand new problem that I don't have an answer for.
I just want to help you figure this out. I'm miserable.
I want to go back to before we dated. When we were just friends.
Johnny gets up. Isabella exits from the house.
What are you doing here?
I don't know.
Well, perhaps you should go to your home.
Yeah? Yeah, you're right.
A defeated Johnny goes to his apartment.
You all right?
B pulls Isabella into a hug.
I don't know how to fix this.
You don't have to fix anything.
I need to have the answers.
You know you don't. Hey, look at me. It's okay not to know.
Thank you.
You don't have to.
But just thank you. I couldn't do this all without you.
You don't have to.
Isabella and B sit there for a moment. B leans over and throws up.
Can I go crash on the couch for a minute? I'll
Sure.
anchor down the furniture.
It's no problem. I'm gonna go take this trash bag out to the trash can.
B goes inside the apartment. Isabella brings the trash bag down the stairs and knocks sharply on Johnny's door. Pen opens.
Is Johnny free?
What? Not even a hello?
Pen.
You just sent him inside. You know the answer. I tried to ask what was wrong, but he wouldn't talk to me about it. I just gave up.
I'd like to talk to him.
Well, I don't know if he's gonna come out. He locked his door.
I just want to tell him that he's not allowed to feel jaded or hurt here. He isn't the one who should feel hurt.
I'm not his keeper.
Well, you're the only one who's out here.
And
I need to talk to him.
I don't like watching y'all manipulate him.
Manipulate?
I get that he was a dick to y'all. I'm not trying to deny that. But if y'all don't want him around, just tell him that.
I'm trying to help. B's not even here.
I see you talking shit with her in front of Johnny's. Every day for the last 2 months, you're out here acting like you're better than us.
We're in front of my house.
You live in the same shitty apartment like the rest of us.
I make it a home. I don't have much, but I can make something a home.
Did they teach you how to make a home in college? Because you're not better than us because you have the ability to go to college.
What does that have to do with anything?
You sit out here and act like you're better than us. Oh, well, I'm not the smartest, even though I went to college and go to therapy. But you talk big and you treat us like just the shit on your shoe. You don't care about her. You want to get back at Johnny.
She's a human being, and she is soft, and she's real fucking afraid. You guys treat her like she's some kind of ball-busting bitch who's never felt anything but angry, but she's not. She is scared right now. Do you forget your friend has feelings?
I know she has feelings.
You have no idea what's happening inside her right now.
All I know is you broke Johnny. He's whipped to bits because he doesn't know if he's going to be allowed to overcome what he's been trying to overcome his whole life.
I'm so sorry I hurt his little feelings. My apologies to the cheating ex.
Isabella walks away. Johnny comes out.
Isabella, wait.
Johnny?
Yeah. Pen, can we have a minute?
Oh, I can't be here?
Pen.
I don't want them to walk all over you.
She's 5 foot. She can't walk all over me.
She has been.
I have been dealing with the issues.
What do you want, Isabella?
I just want to know where you stand on everything.
I'll do whatever y'all want. You want me to jump? How high?
That's what I'm saying. Johnny is trying to do the bullshit y'all want, and you can't decide anything.
They're both miserable, Pen.
I get that. It's bullshit, but how does everyone being miserable help? I think you're playing a game, Isabella. I never would have told B if I knew all this bullshit would happen.
You told B?
Yeah, I did.
Why would you do that to me?
Because it wasn't right. And I'm not going to pretend to be a good person. I'm going to do what's right. And I'm not going to lie to her. She asked me if she was crazy, and I told her the truth.
When do you care what's right?
Always. This whole time I'm trying to do the right thing. And they're grinding you up right now. I'm not going to watch that happen. You're both my best friends.
I genuinely want to help. I don't care what you think, Pen. Everyone is miserable, and that's no way to raise a baby. I want her to be happy, and she's not happy like this.
Isn't true? The thing about the picture or whatever?
I wanted to try and make a thing in case you tried to be a dick, but you haven't, and she feels really bad for trying to file a police report.
B would do that?
No, she won't. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all.
She still cares.
Yeah, she cares a lot about you.
Does that make you sad?
No. I mean, she doesn't love you in like a romantic way. She loves you because y'all were best friends.
Those were great times.
It's not her funeral, dude.
I don't think it could go back to how it was.
Well, that's like, it could. I mean, obviously not exactly, but I want to help it get back to how it was.
What's your play here?
I just got to thinking because she told me about this time that you three snuck into a frat party and chucking beers and really played up y'all's yeehaw. And I realized the reason why she doesn't have any interest in going through with the legal battle is she doesn't want to lose your friendship. She cares about you. And I care about her. To be honest, I'm ambivalent towards you, but I care about her.
Ow.
Oh, well, I mean, you're funny and you're not ugly and you're very smart and you're also challenging and you cheated on me. Well, correction, you made me the other woman.
That's harsh.
Oh, well, those are the facts, but as unbiased as possible. How would you say it?
He's funny, yeah, and I guess pretty or handsome or whatever. Johnny's not like intelligent. He's intelligent, but he's got like zero wisdom because he made some bad decisions that hurt you and B. He's not a bad man. He stayed with B when she broke his Xbox, didn't even make her pay for it.
Why did she break his Xbox?
She died in Black Ops and was drinking a coffee cup full of tequila. B does not drink tequila no more.
What's your idea to fix it?
I think I have an idea, and I just want to know if you're on board.
How bad is it gonna be?
Oh, it's not bad. I don't think it's bad.
Not reassuring.
Isabella, I'm tired.
I'm just trying to help you. Would you listen to me?
So that you can use it against me in your court case? I'm not fucking stupid.
Okay, I'm trying to talk to you, and I'm trying to make B happy.
Why? Are you in love with her?
Maybe.
Shit, really?
Pen.
So you're doing all the legwork because you...
I'm just... Maybe.
So you told her?
No, I haven't.
You might want to.
Why?
I mean, she's gay.
Dude, she's bi.
She dated that girl, Larissa. She was cute and nice. She's probably into you.
No, I'm not trying to ask her out right now. She's got enough on her plate.
You can talk to her, maybe. Like you're always the one talking about communicate.
She just came out of a very torrid relationship.
Do you have to use the thesaurus words all the time? It wasn't torrid. They just ended bad.
And now it's complicated.
You're having a baby.
She's having a baby. I would like to be the dad, physically and emotionally. I am the dad.
Look, this is something I'm pitching to you, just so when I pitch it to her, if she likes, it won't break her heart if you say no.
You haven't told her yet?
No.
You're doing what's convenient, yeah. Cornering them separately. They made a baby together. I don't care how you feel ambivalent or in love. They deserve a chance to talk it out together. You can't plan their lives for them.
I'm going to be a lawyer. It's just how I am.
If you want to be a lawyer to them instead of being a friend or a partner or whatever, go ahead. But I'm going to stay their friend.
Pen goes upstairs and knocks on B's door.
B, Buzzy B.
What the fuck do you want? I'm trying to nap.
They're trying to plot shit without you.
Without me?
I don't think that's right. Isabella came in and told Johnny.
Isabella is talking to Johnny again?
Look down.
Isabella, Johnny, what are y'all doing down there?
Trying to fix it.
Without me?
I just wanted to see if Johnny was on board, and then I was gonna ask you.
Go ahead. Ask me now. See if I'm on board.
Now that we're all here, Isabella, what's your idea?
I'm dealing with some shit right now. How are you gonna go behind my back and talk to
Please listen. I'm sorry. This is not the way I wanted to do this.
You can't plan every little aspect of how everything works.
I was just trying to help.
You try awful hard to get me to figure it out faster. I would love to figure it out faster, but I have no idea. I have no idea. Can you tell me how to raise a damn kid with someone? Can you tell me what to do?
Isabella, what's your idea?
Contract, social contract.
Hey, okay. What's the matter? Are you okay? Explain what the contract means?
Come up to my apartment and help with some stuff and water.
They go in his apartment.
So you convinced he's not his daddy?
I already know he's not.
Good.
Do you think she's okay?
I think you scared her yelling.
Made me mad.
You been working on that with your therapist?
Yeah, sort of. We mostly talk about why I'm so scared.
You've never been scared, Beatrice Renee.
Man, I'm 33 years old. I got a lot to be afraid of.
Like?
The state of the world? This baby will be born in hurricane season probably if I did the math right. What if another Rita situation happens and I give birth on I-10?
Then Isabella will probably just learn how to deliver a baby with YouTube.
You think?
Or Johnny will. Hell, I'll get warm towels for you. You got friends who'd raise heaven and hell to help.
Johnny brings out a card table and Isabella's laptop. Isabella comes out looking flushed with a glass of water.
This seems very formal.
Sorry for freaking out.
Isabella's not even a real lawyer. I mean, she's gonna be, but she's our friend first.
Right. A friend.
Yep, friend. And as your friend, I think this, a written out social contract, is a solution we can get behind. I think as long as all parties consent, this can be a way to ensure you both feel heard. And having it in writing can just bring it back if you don't feel like you can't parent together anymore. Just welcome yourself back to this moment, this agreement for a better life for your child. So let's just sit around the card table and answer a few questions to start. A few simple questions to start with. Then we'll get into the bigger stuff. Okay. Who would the baby stay with?
I think while the baby is little, that at night it should be B. I read online that babies need to be fed so often, and if you want to breastfeed.
She can always pump her milk. I think it should be dependent on y'all's work schedules.
B, thoughts?
I'm fine with what Penn said. I think splitting it days and nights would be too confusing.
That's fair. I'm sure you'd like some nights to hang with your friends, like Isabella.
I would like to have some nights, yeah. I do want to try and stick to breast milk though. And I know our mamas did it, but we're not doing bottles of bourbon when the baby's fussy. I think it's unsafe.
Okay, so based on your working schedule, how would y'all want to try and do it 50-50?
I want that.
Cool. Johnny?
Yes, I really want that.
So 50-50. Okay. What kind of cartoons would y'all want the baby to
That's a funny question.
I was actually thinking of this one in the shower. I think we should have like a cartoon tally, ones we try, like a trial and error kind of thing. A text message chain of, oh yeah, I also liked for the baby.
How do you feel about like grown-up shows?
As long as it's not trashy stuff.
Y'all ever heard of that show with like the three alien moms? I forget the name, but that's a kid show.
Yeah, we can look it up.
Cool. I think it'd be good for like the situation here.
My dad and his wife are not alone in a room with the kid.
What?
I want that in the contract. My dad is not allowed to babysit or to be left alone with the kid.
Have you told your dad I'm pregnant?
I talked to my stepmom last night about it. She said she was real excited and she and my dad always wanted to be grandparents or whatever. They're not allowed to be alone. It stressed me out.
What about Laura Jen and your stepdad?
They can see the baby.
Isabella, write that down.
Sorry.
It's okay. I really appreciate you doing this for us.
It's no problem.
It's real nice, ain't it, B?
It is.
And Penn's here too.
Well, yeah, we wouldn't be doing this now without me.
Isabella would have gotten there eventually. What's next on the list?
I got a big one. Y'all got a name yet?
I'm partial to Renee or Kate.
You named the kid after you?
Renee is my middle name. And I want the middle name to be B, no matter what.
I don't mind Renee, but I hate Cade.
Why?
It sounds weird.
What name do you like?
Yeah, what's your middle name?
Kerrville.
Please don't suggest that.
You said your middle name.
Any of Johnny's other names are fine. Jonathan is a pretty name. McKinney sounds better than Kerrville.
I wasn't going to suggest it. That I like Daisy or Todd, like The Great Gatsby or Grapes of Wrath.
Daisy B would be cute. Or Todd B.
Todd B sounds like a lawyer.
I'd love for our baby to be a lawyer.
Isabella could teach them, right?
I mean, eventually.
Am I missing something?
Like what?
You keep pushing the wind under Isabella's wings like you're playing wingman.
I'm not.
Is he playing wingman?
I didn't ask him to play wingman.
But do you want to?
Oh, can we have a minute?
Yeah, sure.
They go into Johnny's apartment. They open the blinds.
I see you in a romantic way.
Are you sure? That don't sound too convincing.
I don't want you to feel this pressure to like also see me in a romantically, and I don't want to be your Johnny rebound, and I just didn't need you to think that I had ulterior motives. I mean, I don't mind if we're just friends or anything.
B takes her hand.
Where are you taking me on a date? I mean, if you want to woo me, I expect you to take me on a date.
The little burger bar with fried pickles you like by the welding shop. You keep complaining because there aren't enough fried pickles here.
Well, there aren't.
Yeah. So I take you there, and then we'd go get those pickles, and we wouldn't get any burgers because you said you hated them. And but we would get some pizza.
Specialty pizza with American feta.
Yes, we would. And ice cream.
Ooh, you'd splurge on me like that?
I would.
When are we gonna go on this dream date?
We can after we finish up here.
Johnny and Penn come out and grab the card table.
Where are you going? Can't quite hear you there, Pin.
Ass waxing.
You said you wanted to go back to how things used to be, right?
Johnny and B hug.
You are the worst wingman ever.
That's 2 for 2. So am I?
No, we're not. I mean, we're not going until I get something else in the contract.
What do you mean?
I have a thing that is non-negotiable. I want you to see a therapist or the whole deal's off.
A therapist? We live in Houston, not New York.
I've been seeing a therapist. She's nice.
I don't need a therapist.
You need something? I thought I didn't need anything for it, but like, I've been talking to Jenny and she's telling me how to talk about some of my feelings, and it's nice. I have words to say some of the things I didn't before.
Like what?
I'm afraid of being this trailer park trash that we used to make fun of. And it's going to take work to make this work. We got time, and I'm willing to put in the work. But you need to as well. So we both go to therapy. We both talk about our feelings more, because I have feelings, Johnny.
I know.
Sometimes I'm not sure y'all do.
Lights fade. Act 2, Scene 6. Jenny's office. Johnny sits on the therapist's couch.
You've been sitting there for half the session. Do you want to talk?
I don't know what to talk about, ma'am. I'm new to this head shrinking shit, or head shrinking stuff.
You can swear. I'm not going to wash your mouth out with soap or anything.
I've had that happen before, so you never know.
By your parents?
Not my mom.
That's your father.
He's not a good man. I try to be, but I don't know. Depends on who you ask.
I'm asking you. Do you think you're a good man?
I don't know. I hope so, but I do something and I think probably not.
Like?
I don't want to talk about it.
Everything you say stays here.
But I don't want to say it.
And why are you here?
My ex-girlfriend / current mother of my child said I should go to therapy, but I don't know how to do that.
You talk about feelings, or you're weak, or the state of the world. But you have to talk, though.
Okay, I'll talk about the day.
Is that what's going to really help you here?
What's gonna make me act not act like my daddy? Because I'm terrified of that. What's gonna make me a foolproof man who doesn't hurt anyone ever?
Nothing.
Then why am I here?
Nothing's going to stop you from hurting people. But you can work on what that hurt looks like, especially if you're having a child. My niece and nephew tell my sister Sandra that they hate her like every other day. And sometimes she does the wrong thing. I mean, even myself, when I talk to them, sometimes I'm not interested in whatever little thing they want to show me, and they know it. They'll get upset with me. And for years, I thought that I was failing when they told me that they hated me. I know my sister struggles with that too. But we have to forgive ourselves when that happens.
But that's different. You're not afraid you'll hurt your kids because they show you a bug.
Why do you think you're afraid?
I can't tell you how it starts. There's this fear of becoming people you hate in life. For me, it's my parents. This absolute fear of being someone who can't love someone. When I was a little kid, I thought love was something like Santa Claus. The thing other kids' dad said was real, but my dad said was bullshit when he would hurt me. I think that's my problem. It's like in 1984, the doublespeak stuff. My daddy said one thing and then he said another thing. It's dizzying. So then I spent my whole life dizzy until I could move on. But if someone ever kept me grounded, it was B. When we were kids, I'd call her Buzzy Bee on account of how she moved. She'd go from person to person like they were flowers. I read on the playground and she'd flock to me and ask about my books. That was just the kind of girl she was. She never read my books, so I felt safe with her. I was always smarter, which is a shitty thing to say. I didn't realize it until I realized I meant it. I liked that she didn't read my books because they impressed her. But then I stopped impressing her, and so instead of realizing why, I realized I didn't want to impress anyone. I wanted someone to impress me, to show me what I didn't already know. And I knew everything about her. I mean, I didn't. I know I didn't now. I just thought I knew everything about her, so I wanted someone who would make me feel smarter, and Isabella did that. She made me so smart. I just thought she was something, and she is.
And they got together.
Yeah. Sorry I'm dumping all this on you.
That's literally my job. You're paying me to dump all of this on me. But how does that make you feel about Isabella and B?
It makes me happy.
Why?
In a very small way, it proves that I'm going to be good at this dad stuff. I want what's best for my friends and my kid. And they're happy together. And I can love them and love this kid. And it just makes me feel like my dad is wrong. And if I know he's wrong about love, about that being a myth, who knows? Maybe Santa Claus is out there, you know? I mean, maybe Santa Claus is out there and the Easter Bunny and all that other stuff we tell kids. And I'm not like him. Not even a little bit.
And that's important.
Yeah, if I want a chance at raising a kid who's not fucked up, isn't he?
Johnny, you're not fucked up.
I know. But I used to be.
and you want to heal from all this trauma, that's incredibly brave.
I'm not a self-motivated man.
To be. This is powerful. Your future child will thank you.
Good.
Lights fade. Act 2, Scene 7, Glenn Spade's apartment. B is emptying her apartment, now 7 months pregnant. She is carrying a chair down the stairs. Pen, at the bottom of the staircase, tisks.
Dude, I got you.
Please do not. I haven't been able to help at all this whole day.
Yeah, because all the shit you own is heavy.
It's just a chair.
Are you ready to pop the baby out on this stoop?
Fine.
B hands over the chair and goes down the stairs.
So when does the shower start? I'm supposed to get ice before the shower starts.
I don't know.
Johnny exits B's apartment.
Have you figured it out?
Not yet.
I can help you.
I will get this damn couch out by myself.
Don't be stubborn.
Did she try to bring that down?
Yeah.
Look who's talking.
I got a whole damn couch down by myself.
Okay, well, I'm so glad.
Do we have food?
Raid your own fridge, dude.
That's rude. You're not gonna keep the baby fed.
I have paid dad tax.
Isabella comes in from the parking lot. She is carrying takeout.
What do you have?
Bread, pickles.
You're an angel.
How close are we to getting the couch out?
Somebody insists on doing it himself.
That makes sense.
The mystery haunts me.
Let it haunt.
Hey, when am I supposed to get ice?
In about 30 minutes, help Johnny with the couch before you go. I want that out for seating. Everything else can wait.
I want to get the couch out by myself.
Okay. Or if it's 10 minutes before they need to get ice, I don't care. I need the seating.
Okay, but I'll figure it out.
As the last hour has proven?
No need to be mean, Buzzy B.
I can't help it. You didn't get me fried pickles.
B takes the pickles from Isabella.
It was nothing.
Thank you.
I get to be Uncle Pen, right? When Daisy B comes out.
Is the baby gonna call me mom?
Am I a babysitter?
Nah, stop!
What's the matter?
I can't deal with this many questions. No questions until the fried pickles are done.
B slows down eating them.
Okay. You have another task at the baby shower, Pen.
More.
Anytime anyone asks a question that makes B look like that, tell a kegger story.
I don't have any kegger stories.
Tell a story that makes all the moms upset and will make B laugh.
Okay, I can do that. Hacker kept saying he was gonna bust his nuts with no hint of irony.
B almost spits out a pickle.
Perfection. Johnny! How are we on the couch?
It's almost out.
Johnny drags the couch onto the balcony. He sits down for a minute.
We're very weak.
You're sure you're okay with us moving in together?
Yeah.
You hauling it too early?
I mean, we might be, but this benefits everyone, and I don't think U-hauling is ever a bad idea.
Y'all are past your second date. If you guys rent the U-Haul now, you're moving a lot slower than other lesbians.
They make a point.
I know I do.
Okay, good. I just really don't want to put you out.
I don't feel put out. I like having you and your baby.
And your baby daddy and your uncle.
Yeah, y'all too.
You love us.
Unfortunately.
Pen goes upstairs to help with the couch.
I can't figure out the best way to get it down the stairs.
With help.
No, come on.
She got help. That's how she got it down before.
I did not.
Johnny and Pen both try and lift. It's incredibly heavy.
Fuck.
Okay, new plan. Extra seating is up here. This is the smoking couch until we can get a bunch of baby shower people to help. I'm going to get some stuff from my apartment to finish setting up.
If you didn't have help, how'd you get it down?
None of your business. Oh, y'all, Daisy's kicking up a storm. What are you doing? Playing kickball in there?
I have seen my future. I'm going to be a little league soccer coach for our kid.
I've seen my future too. It's the bottom of these pickles and a margarita the day after breastfeeding ends.
Sounds like you. Can I have a pickle?
Yeah. Give me a sec.
B goes up the stairs and plops down on the couch. Pen runs up the stairs.
It's almost time. I can't wait to be an uncle. Jesus Christ, I gotta clean my whole life. There's so much weed in my apartment.
Oh my God, no.
I'm gonna have to quit. Fuck.
You sure are.
Isabella comes up with a package.
Okay, sweetie, Larry's bringing the cake, right?
I don't remember.
Well, Pat was texting looking for the instructions to the bakery. I told him Larry was getting the cake.
Good.
Also, I got something for you. Well, for the baby.
Oh, you don't have to go out and get.
I got one for all of us, actually.
Isabella pulls out 4 jersey-style shirts that say Team Daisy on them.
I love these.
It's just, you were right. The contract is really formal every time we bring it up. And I just think this is like, it's a less formal way to think of the contract. It's just a reminder that we're all here together, looking out for the same person.
I love these. Please tell me you got a little baby-sized one made.
Oh my God, that would have been so cute. I am a fool.
We can get this made later. I'm in love with this.
Me too.
I'm wearing this the whole shower.
Me too.
Oh, let's all wear them.
They all put on the shirts.
I'm glad you like them.
Yeah, I love them.
So, is everything out of your house?
Only one thing left.
B goes into her apartment and pulls out a dolly. She puts it right under the couch. Johnny finally gets it. Lights fade. End of play.
Yay! Did it! Great work, everybody. Yeah. So now we're gonna kick up our talk back so we can get y'all out of here. Wonderful job reading, everybody. Like, we rolled through that and we got through it. It was an amazing performance. So yeah, now we're gonna go to Talkback. So anybody with questions in the chat, please drop as many questions, comments, concerns, whatever you got in the chat so we can go ahead and respond to those. I know we did have one. Yeah, we can get everybody on cam. Hello, Gina. Hello, Mick. Welcome. How about we go around and actually introduce ourselves? So I'll start. I'm Logan Butcher, he, him, and I produced this this workshop and this reading. You want to go ahead, Maggie?
Sure. Hi, I'm Maggie Maxwell, and I've just been lucky enough to be involved in a few of these readings. And yeah, that's it.
Hi, I'm Adam. This is my first reading with this. Yeah, this is amazing.
Hi, I'm Becca Dominguez, she, her. I am part of this reading. I also have a play going up next Friday in Quarantine Series that I wrote. I wrote it.
Kai?
Kai Adams. I play in, and this is the first time that I've done this as well.
He absolutely kick butt. Haley?
Hi, I'm Haley. This is my first reading. Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
Nina?
Hi, I'm Nina Saunders, and this is my first time doing the quarantine series, but I'm excited to be a part of it with you guys, helping the playwrights grow.
Gina?
Hi, I'm Gina. I directed this, and this is my first time with these guys. This is great. Wonderful script. Great actors.
Cool. Nick?
Hello. Oh, sorry. Hello. I am Miss Moats, they, them, and I wrote this script.
Heck yeah. Well, so I know that we have one question already from Kalarn in the chat, and I am assuming it's for Mick.
Yes.
How much of Jenny is based on y'all's real life therapist? Was the question.
So there's quite a bit of her. My therapist, I've had mixed experiences with therapy, and right now I'm seeing the same therapist. And she is really nice, and each Jenny has a little bit of her. Some of the things that like I pulled from her are like my therapist, the way my therapist tells stories, and the way those stories sound in therapy and out the way they sound like in the therapy setting, and like just the structure of the therapy setting is kind of what I had in mind when I wrote her.
Heck yeah. We're still waiting on questions in the chat. So I just want to ask Mick, actually, first. What did you think of this process? And how do you feel about the play right now? How do you feel about the draft right now?
I love this draft. There's always, every time we read it, there's like 2 or 3 things I notice that I'm like, that needs to change. Like, I thought, like, yesterday I sent them draft 4 and I was like, this is the last one. And then not yesterday, the day before, I sent them draft 4 and was like, this is the last one. And then 10 minutes in, I was like, oh, fuck, no. Penn obviously told me, like, how could I not know that? And so just discovering all of these little things, I'm like, oh, a new discovery with every draft.
Yeah. And what did you think of the process of working on it through this? I mean, I know we've worked together on new plays in a room.
I think so. For almost everyone in this group I have worked with before, and so like having that familiarity helped a lot. And then this process, having it online, some of it was like a little bit difficult, but but it was honestly a lot of the same issues that come up with like regular rehearsals, just put in slightly different contexts. So like there were a couple of technical issues, there were a couple of issues being understood, and like finding, okay, well, the way we need to speak and the way we need to do things is similar but different, and it goes in a different way.
Yeah, that's a great answer. Thank you. So we have
two questions.
we got a couple questions in the chat. This first one is from Michael Cifuentes. Hey, Michael, thanks for being with us. So he says, what challenges did y'all run into in terms of crafting those relationships and those moments that are sometimes made easier by acting in person with everybody on stage? And I guess we can throw that to Gina. I feel like you are probably the best person to talk on that, and then maybe we can get the actors involved also. You need me to repeat the question?
So just how we handled the relationships.
Yeah, like what
online
did we run into in terms of crafting those relationships? And then were there like those moments that are usually made easier by having contact?
Well, I think at least for me, like I don't think we, at least, I mean, actors jump in if I'm wrong. I don't think it was too hard to dig into the relationships because the text is so good. And I already love text work. So I had a very lovely experience doing this because I love digging into the text. And I think that's such a powerful thing to really get the time to sit with the words. And really all we had at the beginning of this rehearsal process was sitting with the words. And the words are good. And there's so much lovely subtext and history with all of these characters. They're all really strong characters. That I think, even if I were directing this for the stage, like that amount of text work would have helped us find these relationships. Now there's always, the weirdness of the fact that, you're not in the same room. So you're having to kind of have that extra drive under, like, I know we talked about with some of the fighting between Johnny and B, remembering to kind of keep driving it. Because it's easy when there's not like a person here feeding you, to kind of back off a bit. But I think, these actors did a really, really wonderful job. You're all amazing. And yeah, I thought a lot of really lovely work happened online, which is amazing and hopeful and inspiring. So yeah, if anyone else wants to jump in on that.
I totally agree. I think that we have a lot of questions in the chat, so I think we're just gonna like keep plowing through. That was a really thorough, good answer. So we have from Miss Bree in the chat. So we have a couple questions that we're gonna go through from her. One, I guess we can go around to all the actors, and Gina and Mick, and we can ask y'all a similar question. But how long have you all been acting? So I guess we can go around in the same order we introduced ourselves. And then Gina and Mick, if y'all want to talk about your directing and playwriting experience.
Yes.
Briefly. So go ahead, Maggie.
I'll start. Yeah, such a complex question. How long I've been acting well is maybe about 2 years. But how long I've just been acting is like since 4th grade. But I grew up in like a tiny town, so I didn't really get a lot of training until I came to Houston. And I'm in my senior year at the University of Houston.
Nice. Next.
I think the same thing, acting well recently, if ever. But I think I started in middle school, actually, just to hang out with some friends. That's it. And then it snowballed into me being a senior right now at UH. So, yeah.
Awesome.
Since kindergarten. And acting well since 5th grade.
Ooh, dropped it. All right. How about you, Kai?
I went to also like I went to like a kind of artsy middle school called Cornerstone. So almost everybody. Adam, I knew I recognized you. I knew it. I couldn't find it on your. I couldn't find it on your Facebook, but fucking I knew it. Okay, anyway. We'll talk about it after. Okay, but yeah, I went to Cornerstone. Almost everybody did theater in Cornerstone. I did backstage stuff in high school. The first and only time I was like a main was in David Something's Follies. I don't know if it's like a collection of short plays. They're all comedy, and I've been doing like stand-up for a couple years. And the only other acting thing I've had was in like high school. I was a voice actor for anime. So I was always like, oh, konnichiwa. So yeah, other than that, nothing.
Freaking killed it. Anyways, Nina?
Well, I'm going to date myself, but I guess I've been acting for about 24 years now. And I'm not primarily an actor. I'm more of a director and designer, but I love to stay busy and I love working with new work. I really enjoy playwriting work. So yeah, I was excited to be a part of this. Oh, and I was going to say, is in regards to acting and for notes for the future moving forward, I found, and I didn't figure this out until like the last rehearsal, was if you cannot have yourself on the video screen and you just have who you're acting to, it's so much better instead of, you know, having yourself, because then you can really focus and make eye contact with the video screen as though you're acting to them. So that helps.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks. So
I'd love to plug that if perhaps you're asking this question in hopes to be involved with this, and I would say that you need no experience to be involved with this. I maybe pulled that out of my butt that was your motive for asking that question. But if anyone's curious, I feel like this is totally an experience you can have with little to no acting training at all, even really.
apply. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. Gina, do you want to talk about how long you've been directing?
Sure. So I'm primarily an actor, sometimes writer, but I just discovered a real love for directing. Actually working on a show with a really, really wonderful director who taught me a love for text work that just changed my life and really made me want to work on that side of things. And then I took a directing 2 class with another really wonderful teacher, got to really geek out about stage, about text work. And it's just stayed with me. And luckily I have such a lovely friend in Logan Butcher here who has given me so many opportunities to direct. I directed with the Neo Showcase, which was a really great experience. And now with this, which has also been a really lovely experience. So yeah, that's definitely a huge passion of mine and one I hope I get to keep doing.
Anybody watching, you need to hire this woman because she is so freaking good at her job and everybody loves working with her and she's so good at her job. Before we hit up Mick, I want to hit up Haley Dugan. And I just want to say, like, she's reading stage directions for us. She's a talented actress in her own freaking right. And she did us such a solid today because reading stage directions for this is actually really complicated. Like, you have to figure out like what the hell to read and what not to read, and it's a really big it's like, and you need them read like at a well to because it's being recorded. It's crazy. So thank you, Haley, so much for being here. You want to talk about how much you've been acting and what you've been up to?
Like recently? Nothing.
Or just how
well, I guess I first got into theater when I was in the 6th grade. I've been a drama queen since I was born, as my mom likes to say. Yeah, so I've known that. I feel like I just always know I've wanted to be a performer, and that's me, and yay. But yeah, so I'm doing this right now, and it's pulled me out of this rut. So I love that. Thank you for bringing me on. It made my week.
Oh, of course. Now, okay, Mick, how long you been writing?
So I've been writing since like the 5th grade, and I've been writing plays since my theater company in high school. We wrote a play together that we performed and then I was like, oh, I like playwriting. It's like writing a book but shorter. and I've been steadily writing since then, since sophomore year of high school, and I found out that UH had a playwriting program, and I was like, that's where I'm gonna be. And now I'm playwriting in my apartment or my in-laws' house, everywhere.
Heck yeah. Go Cougs, go University of Houston playwriting program, go Cougs in general, actually, our whole theater program. So, okay. For your second question, Ms. Bree, do some of y'all know each other? Do y'all know each other in real life? Some of the chemistry was super strong. Love the acting. Yeah, we all basically, a lot of us know each other from the U of H program. And Kai was kind enough. Kai's a friend of Mick's, and he stepped in and freaking killed this role with because we lost a previous actor, and he came in and Oh my goodness, just nailed it off the top. So good. So yeah, that's how much we know each other. Okay. From Kalarn to Gina, how hard was it to block scenes via Zoom?
Again, I feel very lucky that everyone here is so smart and lovely, and because I definitely am a texty director. Like I really pay attention to words. But so many people had so many lovely ideas that they brought of, you know, doing the blinds or having a teddy bear or looking up. Like really, everyone brought something to the party, to quote a much beloved professor. So yeah, it really like this team just made it easy. I loved everything y'all did. Everyone brought something. Yeah, I hire good actors. That's that's how you block things.
Yeah, it's been really fun blocking this in Zoom actually, because you have to be creative. And more opportunities to be more creative is what this is all about. So we're gonna hit. Okay, Jason Motes has a question in the chat. He asks for Mick, how hard is it to keep from writing with your personal dialect?
So, so I sent draft 1 out to my friend Jamie, and 50% of his notes for me were, "This sounds like you. Is this what the character would say?" And so I changed a substantial amount, and then first rehearsal, everyone was like, "This sounds like how Mick talks," on a couple of lines, and I was like, "Oh, yep, that is how Mick talks." Because I have a very particular way of speaking that, like, I'm not yelling in the microphone. You are yelling. Sorry. I have a very particular way of speaking, and it is just how my brain rolls. So then I will as I'm writing stuff out, I'm like, oh, is this how Mick says it? And there's a lot of times that I will say, hey, someone else read this. Is this how people talk, or is this how Mick talks?
Yeah. No, as a playwright myself, I get that so hard. Everybody's like, all your characters sound exactly like you, Logan. Stop. I'm just like, sorry, I'm writing. Okay, from Tara Douglas in the chat. Do you see this platform evolving with more production versus just script reading? That's a really good question. I think I'm going to tackle that since I got my producer hat on right now. We're super interested in this platform, not just for readings, but for performances. I think this quarantine, as far as staying at home and working, as far as these things that are keeping us at home right now, we're really exploring what it means for something to be truly accessible. And this platform is truly accessible, where there are so many people who economically or just physically cannot get themselves to a theater or into a room to hear a reading, to see a performance. And I think that this platform and you being forced to use this platform has made us think about that accessibility in a different light. And yeah, I really do feel like this platform, maybe not for scripts that are specified to be live theater at its peak, but certainly something to facilitate performances that are truly accessible. And I think that the theater scene in general needs to look more at how we can facilitate our work and put it online and make our space more accessible in general. So I think that's a strength of this platform and something that we're trying to lean into. And so, yeah, but I do think on the other hand, that it works fantastically for this exact thing. This is not a performance, it is a live reading, it's a public reading, and it's really designed to get the playwright more invested or just deeper into their draft. And through audience interaction, through actor interaction, and it's really facilitated that in a great way. So we don't have to be in the same room. Our schedules can be messed up and we can still figure it out. Like it's great, except for the, small technical difficulties that we have to do. So from Kira, Maggie, I'm wondering what it was like for you to play B and how you connected to her.
Honestly, easy as pie. I love B. I think she's hysterical. There were some moments definitely we had to work some honesty, I think, probably, and like kind of like definitely a challenge not being able to connect in real life with your people. But no, I love her to death. I think she's kooky as all get out. And I think everybody knows if you're from Texas, even though she's not from Texas, I think if you live in the South, any part of your life, you've met this woman. Like you've gone to a Walmart and like met this woman arguing with her husband. You know what I mean? I think she resonates with a lot of people I know. So I loved her a lot, and that made it easy to play. And I do connect with a few of her attributes. I think I do have a bit of a gentler touch, but there are definitely some things about her that I think I already gotta have. But I loved it. She's so funny, and like, you will love getting permission to like be really mean to somebody. That's always a good time.
Yeah, you did get typecast for sure.
Definitely. I'm fine with it though. Typecast me as a country bumpkin any day.
Yeah, that I think that for the most part, I'm sorry if I did miss your questions in chat, but I think that covers everything. I think we've got about 10 or 15 more minutes here. And I just want to go, I asked Mick about the draft and how the process was for them, but I also want to ask Gina, you talked a little bit on how the process was, but I am curious about if you have anything else about the process or how the quarantine series worked for you. I know you did say some good stuff, but just, do you have anything else?
Well, I will try to think of something else for you. I guess I could say just that it was really lovely to get to do this. You kind of touched on it a bit, but this could definitely grow into something more, and it's a wonderful platform for doing readings like this and getting things out there and making things more accessible, but also just in the current time, where we are literally quarantined, we're all here, and it's lonely, it's odd. I know I lost gigs and jobs, and a lot of people have lost so much and lives, and I just felt so grateful to get to do this with these people and this fun script. And I don't know, just it did my heart some good to get to make something from my little quarantine hole. So I will say that.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go around and ask everybody the same similar question of what has it been like to work on the quarantine series. Just give it whatever you want to give me is what you give me. I think Gina did a great job answering. That's a cool little template we got. So how about we go to Maggie and we'll go around the actors and to Haley.
So this is actually my second quarantine series. I directed the first one and got to act in this one. So I had a little bit of a one-up. I kind of already knew how the process went, and that helped me, I think, a lot in acting in this one. But I just think this whole project seems like us trying to work with our circumstances, but really it's getting to do something that you wouldn't get to do anywhere else. Like, I think the opportunity that this is for playwrights, this is basically like a 2-week long workshop for your play. That's insane. Like, that's so beneficial to have. And from an actor's perspective, you're getting to work with a playwright in the room. That's also beneficial in ways that like no one ever really thinks about. And I feel like that's two things that you don't get in a normal process. And so it's been like a really great experience for me. And I hope I get to be in more moving forward.
Ooh, yeah, no, you killed both of them.
Oh, thank you.
All right, who's next? Adam, you want to go? Adam, we also, before you answer this, we have another question in chat that I can knock out real quick. Tara wants to know what product you use in your hair.
1 second.
We are getting to the real answers here, folks. The real important questions and the real important answers.
Gorilla Snot. This is the only thing that gets the ridiculous mane that I have, like any sort of anything. So yeah, that's what I use.
Lovely. Good job. Okay, all right, now go.
Next question. Yeah, this has been crazy. Not having any like medium to make any sort of art or like act or connect on a creative level with people. This has been so like relieving. Being able to work with everybody and going through, like Maggie said, I've never worked with a playwright in the room. That's crazy to have that resource. I really do hope to be involved in more of these things because it's new. Like whenever you make something like the first time, like it's done, I'm assuming like when you're workshopping a new play, it feels like everybody's pitching in a little bit of themselves. And like you have that little bit of like part of you have like skin in the game for this thing and you just want to see it move forward a lot. So yeah, love this process and everything.
Great answer.
It's crazy to put all this together. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's been a lot of work. Who's next? Becca?
Hi, I'm Becca. Yeah, so I'll just say that this process is it's very different. It's very different, very beneficial in its own ways, but like what it is the same that like my favorite part of this process, like part of theater is like the community and like the family. Like whenever I was having technical difficulties, I started crying and I texted Madison like whenever I wasn't on screen, and she was just like, and I texted Logan too, and they're like, you're so good, you're killing it, that was not your fault, this is what we do and we're going to move on. And that's what this whole process has been, is troubleshooting. It's just like, okay, this didn't work, and so we're gonna, because of this platform, and we're gonna move on. And they've been so like, they're just so supportive. Like Logan and Madison, like this was their brainchild, and those are two of my favorite people. They're also two of my best friends. Also Mick, I've been in now 3 plays of Mick's, and I love them. I love Mick. I love their plays. I love every single character I've ever played. Somehow they've all been me, and they've all been LGBTQ and accurate. And that's all I gotta say about that.
All of my characters are LGBTQ. All of them.
Kai?
What was the question?
Yeah, what did you think of the process, man?
Oh, yeah. I'm really not that into theater anymore, so it was a good chance to like see if that's something I still want to do.
What do you think?
So yeah, I really think that maybe I'll like look on some local shit after this. I mean, it's really fun, and I will say that you guys should really consider this medium a little. There's really nothing like it right now on the internet. So if you could develop this into something, you know, I think there's great potential, and it was very fun to be involved in it. Everybody that I've met so far has been like wonderful, awesome, supportive, all the actors and all the backstage stuff. It was great. So I am really grateful to be a part of this. Thank you.
We're so grateful to have you, like truly. I know I've said that 100 times, but I mean it so much. Like, I'm so glad. If you do go do anything theatrical now, because you clearly have the talent, it'll be a boon for the universe. So, okay. Nina, what did you think?
I just to kind of echo what's been said already a little bit, is that I just feel so grateful that we have this kind of technology to make this possible. You know, it wouldn't have been that long ago that we would just literally just have to be stuck at home and be on the phone only. So for those of us who are extroverts and have great therapeutic release from being able to interconnect and communicate on a face-to-face basis, this is a true blessing. So That's been fun. I haven't acted in a while, so it was fun to re-tap into that. I'm used to being on the director designer side now. So yeah, it's been a while. So it's fun to revisit like those techniques. And I love all the students at University of Houston. So I'll happily do stuff with you guys as long as there's stuff available. And that's what we love doing is art. So yeah.
Heck yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much for being a part of this. And you have a family at home and you're still helping us. It's amazing. Haley, what did you think, girl? What did you think?
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, bouncing off of what Nina said, I was really hurting from my lack of people because I feel like I'm one of those people that thrives off of being around others. So I guess, yeah, and I miss theater like a lot. Like I was sitting here going, I miss art, and I was kind of like dabbling with my own things, and then I would have like those days where I was just really, really sad, and I would sit there and I'd be like, I don't want to do anything, and then you ask me to do this, and it really just like, it was like, I think you said it rejuvenates our souls, and that's how I feel right now. So really, I do appreciate it, and I do hope I get to do this more because I think this is great to hear new plays, and the new works process is always amazing. I am lucky enough to have spent the last 4 years in a program that showcases that. So
Yeah. Thank you for being a part of this. We really appreciate you, and we're gonna find a. You're gonna be here more. I think. Do we want to touch back, Mick? Do you have anything sort of on this wavelength? We already kind of chatted, but you have
on this, yeah. Sorry, on the same page, like I have, as someone who I currently live in Cyprus, which is a little bit further than all of my friends. I just graduated in May last year. And so I've been, over this last year, I have been like really kind of feeling in on myself of like my own writing, not being able to, I'm a very bad driver, so I can't go anywhere in Houston by myself. And so it's just having this option right now is like, oh, well, I can do this if this is like an option available that like, if I can't go places, like even beyond, like, yes, for the quarantine, it's very like this little Brady Bunch here has kept me like fully like working on art, working on the things I love, and being able to say, yes, I want to continue to read this. I want to continue to like work on my art, and having like a group of people say, this is what's working in your play. This is something I don't understand. And like having this whole group of like, yes, I do feel like I am involved in art. And beyond the quarantine, I think it's a really good, like, yes, I really want to be involved in art, and like it's making me so happy to be able to like put things that I love out there for people who like, and having like, yes, this is the day we're gonna do it, this is the time, we can all work on it together.
Yeah. Having that like normalcy of schedule for me has just been insanely different. It just does something different to the soul. I don't know, to our theater bodies. We just need that. We crave that like scheduled social interaction or whatever with our family. That's like we have everybody together.
It's our therapy.
Yeah,
Yes.
to pull it into the theme of the play. Yeah, here is our therapy. So okay, fabulous. Thank you, all of you, for the wonderful words about the quarantine series. I have one last question from the chat, and then I'm going to wrap up. It's a really good question to end on from Jason Motes. What can be done to promote the production of more of these types of readings and other productions? That's a fabulous question. So I would greedily say, like our Facebook page and our Instagram page and our YouTube channel. Subscribe there. Share as much as possible on social media right now. Everybody's trapped on their social media right now. So to get the quarantine series out there more, we really rely on people sharing and people inviting other people and people being like, wow, this is really cool. Y'all should participate. Otherwise, financially, I can sort of explain the financial philosophy that we have is that right now during quarantine and during the COVID crisis, we kind of are removed from economics. We're not asking for any money, and we don't have any money to give. We lost our jobs, and we can't do that. We are in the process of thinking about like a tip jar type system for those who really want to support. But we don't feel like at this point in the crisis, in the pandemic, asking for money is not part of our mission right now. But we really do appreciate all the support and just the vocal, as much as you can be vocal about your support for this series and for this type of work. I know recently I saw an article that is getting a lot of traction that was saying like, oh no, like these online readings and online theater is so terrible and we really need to get back in the space. Like, and why are you guys doing this? I just find that so ridiculous, and it really upset me. And so, yeah, yes, Maggie, like, yes, right? What an article.
Made me so irritated.
So, yeah, just as much as you can be vocally supportive and share as much on Facebook and Instagram and all these things as possible. We love you. We're at the Quarantine Series on Facebook and on YouTube, and we're also the Quarantine Series HTX on Instagram. So that's us, and that's how you can be more supportive. And I think that's going to wrap us up for tonight. I appreciate all of you, especially our team of artists. Thank you again. I'm just going to like give you all a small round of applause by myself because like, man, y'all killed it the whole way through the process. And I thank all of y'all who stuck around for our talkback. Thank you so much for watching tonight. And I hope to see y'all again later. And I'm going to ask everybody in our Zoom call to just end your call. And I'm going to hit you up very soon afterwards, just briefly. So thank you all for coming, and I'll see you next time from the Quarantine Series. From Quarantine.